Welcome to Green Machine Football on TV 50 and WGRG 100.5 FM. I am John Rowley, along with Clint Rice, going to bring you all this first-round playoff action, Class 5A, here from Geneseo. Clint, it's going to be a nice day for football today, especially to throw the ball if you're going to throw it.
Absolutely, John. It seems that the weather's pretty decent shape. We had some sunshine this morning. It's starting to cloud up a little bit now. Going to get overcast for the ball game, but going to be a real good ball game here this afternoon as Geneseo comes in this afternoon's opening round of IHSA playoffs in Class 5A with an 8-1 record as they took a loss last week against the Rochelle Hubs. And the Riverside-Brookfield Bulldogs come in with a record of 7-2. And that's pretty good record, so gonna be a real interesting ball game.
As I say that, Clint, as far as the weather-wise, RB is known to be coming throwing the ball about every play play they have at this game. They'll be throwing the ball, putting it in the air, and certainly rain would probably be to Geneseo's advantage to make that ball a little bit tougher to throw the ball downfield for RB. But we'll play it as it is, and here comes the Green Machine through the tunnel of the band to jump through the hoop and get ready to start this game. And nice crowd on hand here for a Saturday afternoon first-round game here at Geneseo.
Just a beautiful afternoon, John. Geneseo goes to their sidelines, full house over there for the Leafs. Their stands are pretty much full, and Riverside-Brookfield brought some people themselves. Not as nearly as many people as normal for the Riverside-Brookfield Bulldogs. We'll call them the RB Bulldogs. But they got some people out here as well, so going to be a huge, huge ball game this afternoon, John. Last night's scores, once you go through some of those, you got those written down anywhere?
No, LP was victorious over Sterling last night with a score of 21-6. And also, Clint, thanks for the warning there. Also, Rochelle was victorious last night by the score of 42-7 over Maple Park Canelan. Again, LP 21-7 over Sterling. Joliet Catholic in the quadrant B was victorious big by 50 points over Chicago Corliss. Other games to mention, Morris was victorious over Streeter last night, one of our foes in CIC, by the score of 42-14. And other teams that we saw numerous times on our top 10 or rankings, so to say, for 5A. Johnsburg dropped down to 4A and was victim of a defeat last night in their first-round game.
Wow.
So rankings during the season has nothing to do with it. It all has to be played on the field. And on the Saturday afternoon today, that wind's starting to pick up a little bit, Clint, as we're talking, coming out of that north, towards the southwest, it looks like. So Geneseo, or RB won the flip of the coin, and they chose to defer till the second half. Geneseo chose to take this opening kickoff here as it will go from the south to the north. Back deep's Rashke along with Russell. RB has a strange setup here for the kickoff. They're all grouped right in the middle of the huddle of the field, in the middle of the field.
They like the onside kick almost every other time they get an opportunity to kick.
Geneseo's return team set up the same way, matching them man for man down the middle. Here we go, first round playoff game. Geneseo green jerseys, yellow pants, black shoes and socks, yellow helmet. Riverside-Brookfield, white jersey, red or blue pants, and going to be fielded at the 32 by Geneseo. Wyatt Breezer on the return, gets about 4 yards, takes it out to the 37-yard line, and we're underway.
Breezer just covered up the football like he needed to do to control possession, and Geneseo start on the O-line.
So we will start at our own 37-yard line. Gray comes on at quarterback. Center will be Patrick Turner, number 55. He'll be flanked by Glazier, number 65. The other guard will be number 74, Poseen. Tackles on the near side. Here will be 75. Vandersnick. On the left side will be Verstrady. Wide out to near sideline is Russell. Bruto sets himself tight on the left side. Going to go on the ground, right side. Rashke going to find a corner, number 44, over the 40-yard line, over the 50, down to the 45, still on his feet, inside the 30, still on his feet. They're going to blow him out of bounds right in front of the Geneseo bench at the...
Ball's going to sit somewhere inside the 40 of RB territories. Rashke went around that left end to open things up for the Leafs to start.
There were so many people over there in front of Geneseo's bench, I couldn't see where the referee was marking at. So yeah, picks up a nice opening play of 25 yards that time by Rashke off that left side.
That's what you want to see there to start that ball game, John.
RB's defense, 3 down linemen, 2 stand-up ends, so it's a 5, almost a 5-4 look as their cornerbacks come up close. Snowski with the carry, number 26, delivers a blow. Once he gets contact, the guy tried to bring him down. Brady lowered his shoulder and lowered the boom on the tackler.
I think Brady had a hole earlier than where he went. that he didn't get to quick enough that he could have got upfield a little bit further, but he did pick up 2. Second down and 8. Ball sits just at the 41-yard line in RB territories. We're just underway here from J.D. Darnell Senior High School. Week 1 of the 2003 playoff season.
Break the huddle. Russell comes out wide to the right side. Fullback opening the game is Breezer, number 34, along with Rashke at halfback. Wingback this time is Augie Anderson as he goes in motion. Going to come option play near side. Gray's going to keep the ball, looking for a seam up the middle. Gets 5 yards on the carry. Nice block out front of him that time was Russell making a block for Gray.
Riverside-Brookfield very fortunate on that tackle. The guy that made the tackle had no idea Gray was about to run in front of him. Just found himself a little present to wrap his hands around as Geneseo's O-line doing the job of getting the old holes opened up here early in this ballgame.
Nobody overly huge up front for Riverside-Brookfield. We match up well with them up front. Number 74 is one of the tackles at 230 pounds. Nose guard number 57. 205. Linebacker maybe a little bit larger than that, but third and a long 3 for Geneseo. Crossbuck action in the backfield this time. Anderson on the carry gets it right to the 30-yard line of RB. I'll bring up a 4th down and 2 for Geneseo at their RB 30-yard line. Nothing going that time, Clint, up front in the trenches for Geneseo.
Seemed like Anderson came through the hole a little tentative there, not sure just where he wants to go. It's one of those plays where you need short yardage, full throttle the entire time, and he just got tied up as he came to the line of scrimmage. May have picked up a yard. 4th and 2.
One of the biggest fellas on the field for RB is a linebacker number 45, Keith Swan, at 250 pounds at linebacker. So we come up 4th and 2 yards for Geneseo. Tight formation. Russell and Bruto's tight. Full house backfield behind him. Second man through. Oh, and Anderson just about gets a seam and takes it a clear 5 yards there for the 1st down. Just about broke it, Clint.
Anderson just about had a line to the end zone on that one.
So Geneseo picks up the 1st down and moves the ball down to the 25-yard line of RB. Just one step further, Clint. Geneseo's Augie Anderson had a chance to break it wide open there to pay dirt.
Nice hole off that right side for Augie. And Geneseo bring the line, try it again. Ball sits right on the 25-yard line in RB territory.
Up we come. Russell goes out wide to the left side. Man-to-man coverage out there. Crossbuck action in the backfield. Schnowski's got a little seam in front of him, cuts back against the grain and gets about 3 yards that time as he just had to read his blockers to get some ground that time off the right side.
Augie Anderson off that right side had a nice hole there. He just couldn't get through it quick enough.
Excuse me, that was Augie that time. I thought maybe it was Schnowski on the carry.
Picked up 3, 2nd and 7 for the Leafs.
Just underway here at J.D. Darnell High School 1st-round playoff game. Geneseo in their opening possession. 9:24 left in this 1st quarter. No score on the board. 2nd and 7. Ball is on the 22-yard line of RB. Double wing formation. Rashke along with Anderson. Going to give the ball to fullback Breezer this time, number 34. Gets it inside the 20 down to the 19-yard line. Going to bring up a 3rd down for the Leafs.
This short yardage for the Leafs, just pounding away at the middle. 3rd and 5, 3rd and long 4, I would call that, for the Leafs with 8:50 to go here in this 1st period.
So the ball's just inside the 20-yard line. Checking the game for Geneseo is Schnowski, 26. They'll bring the ball into the play into the quarterback, Justin Gray. As they break the huddle, Turner brings him up. Russell goes out wide left, going towards the north end zone here at Geneseo. Gray looks him over, wingbacks on the right side. Now he goes in motion. Going to give the ball option play, far side. Gray's going to keep the ball. He's going to go fighting forward to the. Oh, he just about lost his footing. They got stopped short of the 1st down. He had the pitch out there, looked like, Clint.
Wide open corner on that left side.
He's going to come up a little bit short, is he? Or?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, so it's going to be 4th down for Geneseo and long 1 that time. He just lost his footing a little bit as he made the corner because I think he had a seam on that option play. I
would agree with that. 8:05 to go here in this 1st period. Scoreless. Geneseo took the ball to start the game. They still got it.
Dig deep here. 8:05 left in the quarter. 1st quarter, no score. Geneseo kept the ball on the ground primarily, and again, once again, looks like that. They're going to come in tight formation, double wing. Fullback's Breezer behind Gray. Going to give the ball option play. Going to pitch it out. Augie Anderson's got a corner. He may make the corner. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Augie Anderson. Touchdown, Geneseo. Nice effort that time by Augie Anderson to get in that end zone.
Well, Gray set it up with the 2 option plays he ran previously. When he ran it again, he did have a pitch man, and he did use him. He utilized Augie Anderson off that right corner, and Augie had a wide open seam to the end zone. He starts off the scoring for the Leafs with a 6-point touchdown on a beautiful run around the right end.
As he got to the end zone, he had some pressure, and he dove for that end zone, got that ball across the plane, touchdown. Geneseo. Warner comes on to handle the kicking chores here. PAT. Under the hold of Jeremy Raschke.
Snap's good, kick up, kick is gonna be good but ugly, and it got through the uprights for Warner.
Doesn't matter, it counts. 7-0. Geneseo in their opening possession of the game. Opening possession of the game. Over a 4 minutes and 20-second drive there to open up this ball game.
Yeah, and Geneseo is gonna have to show that they can score. The thing you want to try to do is find a way to stop RB, is because this could be one of those games that could either be a complete shootout, last team to win, or things end up a little bit differently. Geneseo on a 9-play, 63-yard drive, capped by a 16-yard TD run by Anderson off the right side, and the point after attempt by Warner good, giving us a score with 7:40 to go here in this first period. Geneseo 7, Riverside-Brookfield 0.
Now Brookfield's defense is susceptible to a lot of points being put up on them. This year they lost one of their 2 losses this season was Benuka by the score of 54-0. So at times it can be opened up pretty well for them. Gates can be open for the offense.
Absolutely.
4-minute and 20-minute drive there. We want to keep their offense off the field as much as we can, Clint. As a high potent passing offense, you always want to. Brutos with the kick, end over end kick. It's going to come down at about the 25-yard line. Nice wall in front of him. He gets it out to the 44-yard line. Tackle there is
made by Brenny.
So Geneseo will come out on defense for the first time.
So let's see what the Leafs have defensively against this 5-receiver attack that RB is notorious for throwing.
Now, RB's up the line of scrimmage, ready to run their first play. Geneseo's defense is still scrambling to get in their positions. No running backs in the backfield. The quarterback goes in shotgun. He's about 7 yards off the ball. 3-man front for Geneseo. Geneseo has green jerseys scattered all over the field to cover these receivers. Snaps back to the quarterback, drops back to throw it. Out in the flat. Bring the ball back to the 50-yard line and brought down after a gain of 6 yards on the play.
So
the quarterback can really throw that ball. They're just going to get the ball on the receivers and let them run the ball.
He certainly can. He does it. From what we've seen in the reports, he's not one of those that can do a lot on the as far as rolling out and scrambling, but he's got a great wing and threw a nice pass there.
Britt Davis, the quarterback, 6'3", 185 pounds for RB. Again, Geneseo 3-man front. Vorak the nose guard. Brenny at one end. And Dew at the other end. And they're going to run the ball. And going to be short of the first down after a little shovel pass up close inside. Vorak on the tackle along with Shanowski. 3rd and 1.
Boy, they're going to throw all sorts of things at you today, and Geneseo just got to find a way to defend this.
Now the RB does a whole lineman shift. They put a bunch of different linemen in the game. Now they're going to set some backs in the backfield. Fullback, the 2 wideouts. 3rd and 1 on Geneseo's 48-yard line. Give the ball to fullback. He's going to be short of the first down. They're going to be 4th down for RB.
Boy, he's fighting with the ball hanging out too.
Yeah,
That's dangerous.
It was bobbling around too, wasn't it?
Absolutely. 4th down for RB. And RB doesn't look like a team that runs much, and you can see it there as that execution from the handoff. Extremely slow. Geneseo give him plenty of time to find the ball.
RB's going to stay in the field. 4th and 1. We're still at about the 48-yard line of Geneseo. Up they go again.
It's the kind of
4th and 1.
Beat you on.
Quarterback keeper. He's going to pick up the first down that time. Moves the pile about 3 yards down the field. Brings up first down RB at Geneseo's 44-yard line.
They'll go back to the ball. 5:49 to go here in the first period. Geneseo on top 7-0. Ball just moved inside Geneseo territory to about the 44-yard line.
Now RB just signals their plays in from the sideline.
They all have to look at their arms to figure out what the call is.
No huddle. Quarterback again. Snaps almost this time he's almost 8 yards off the ball. Geneseo's in a 3-man front. Long count. Quarterback drops back. Brenny pressures the quarterback out of the pocket. Number 11 on the fly. And Vorak brings him down after a gain of about 11 for a first down for RB.
Didn't seem that they're going to mix things up and things are going to get spread out so far. RB's going to be able to run on that play, and it's just a matter, there'll come some time where they don't get that yardage, but first down for them as they scramble around back there.
They have a sign they hold up in the air, and then they signal in the play, and maybe that's a formation. 5 wideouts this time for RB. Vorak, Brenny, and Dewey up front for Geneseo.
Nice hold.
Once again, there's a big hole for the quarterback to run the ball, number 11. And he's going to be up close to the first down once again, Clint, as they're flushing him out of the pocket, and he's just wide open to run the ball. Moves the ball down to the Geneseo 22-yard line for second and about 1. 4:44 left in this first quarter. Geneseo's up by the score 7-0, and a flag is thrown on the field.
It's one of those games, John, that's going to be really exciting to watch. Ball going to be thrown all over this carpet this afternoon. They're too close.
Their players are outside the restricted box on the sideline, and they throw that first flag as a caution. Next flag will be an actual penalty against the RB Bulldogs. Still going to remain second and less than 1 on the Geneseo 22-yard line. Once again, Geneseo 3-man front. Dewey and bring at the ends. Snaps a little low this time. Quarterback brings it up and takes a big lick after he delivers the ball. Complete the pass down at the 15, and they run it down to about the 10. Knocked out of bounds there by Dylan Kinney.
That's all right. Shanowski got a good shot on the quarterback. Made him know what it felt like to get hit there. First down for RB. The ball sits at the 10. Excuse me.
If you do this, we're going to do that. Just whatever we go to defense, they're going to try something different. We just to outguess them. All the players look at their wrists as this play is signaled in. 5 wideouts, quarterback in the backfield by himself. Linemen all stand up. They don't go down in a 3-point stance even. Snap back to the quarterback. Big pressure, big hole once again for the quarterback. He's looking to find a corner. He's still on his feet. He's going to roll for the touchdown, RB.
If that is over there on that far side, touchdown Riverside-Brookfield, but Russell got a pop on the quarterback.
Certainly did. Touchdown RB.
You're going to have to find a way to stop that kind of offense.
We just have to make sure our linebackers are shooting the right place. They've got 5 guys to block our 3 guys that are rushing. We are shooting the linebackers, but we just have to make sure we pick the right spot to get to the quarterback before he gets out of that pocket.
That's the key.
RB will go for 2 on this extra point. The score 7-6 Geneseo. 4:19 left. Point after touchdown attempt by RB. 5 wideouts. Moving pocket, little swing pass inside. 2-point conversion is good by RB.
So they go up 8-7 over the Leafs here in their first possession. 4:19 to go in the first period. That's the kind of game it's going to be, Johnny. We knew that coming in.
Well, I think we'll do some adjustments over there as far as on the defensive side and figure out what, maybe how we can disguise what we're doing. It might be what we're going to do on the defensive side.
It's all right. The thing you got to do is get in the end zone every time you have the football.
That's a long
It's going to be
drive.
one of those games.
Nice long drive here.
Absolutely. Boy, quite a silence came over the stadium there.
Completely quiet.
Everybody's all excited, and they just quit cheering. Anyway, with 4:19 to go in this first period, Riverside-Brookfield has taken the lead by 1, a score of 8-7. As Geneseo now RB will go real hard at the onside kick here. They want this football back.
Well, that's their game plan.
It's one of the most unconventional game plans I've ever seen in high school football.
They just want to outscore you. They just want to outscore you is what they want to do. And every time they get their hands on the ball, they feel as if they can score. So Geneseo is well aware of that, is prepared for what's coming. They'll move the ball to the right hash mark as RB goes from the north to the south here at Geneseo. The white jerseys, blue pants. Different colored helmets, some silver, some gold. They'll go to the right hash mark to kick this ball off. Again, the ball has to travel 10 yards prior to anyone touching the ball. Geneseo has Russell and Rasky back deep. Onside kick again, kind of a funny bouncer. Fielded by Russell at his 18-yard line, looking for a seam. Number 23, just about had a seam again after the 40-yard line. Russell brings it back to the 40, where Geneseo's offense will come on the field for the second time. Down by 1, 7-8.
Good place for Russell or Geneseo to start offensively from the 40. Very similar to last place. And 8-7 the score with 4:13 to go here, John. You know, I I normally don't get so nervous during ball games, but this is one of those games you just get a nervous anxiety over your whole body.
Yep, you're right. Tight formation for Geneseo. Schnowski comes, or Augie Anderson comes in motion, looking for some help out front. Got a seam, gets 5 yards on the carry as he dives forward to the 45-yard line of Geneseo.
Waiting for his blocks out front. Vandersnick and Glazier out front to make blocks.
Ran that play
up 5.
Ran that play at the short side of the field. Leaves the ball on the right hash mark of Geneseo. Picks up 5. 2nd and 5 with 3:55 left in this first quarter. 8-7. RB. So it'll take 5 yards to the crack, Clint.
Absolutely, John. Absolutely. 3:40 to go in the first period.
Up they come. Tight formation again. Schnowski and Anderson at the wings. Gonna give the ball this time to Breezer. He gets 7 yards and punishes people as they try to tackle him.
Boy, he sure did do some punishing there, didn't he?
He sure did. Nice hole on that right side.
You want to hit me? Feel this.
By Vandersnick and Glazier on this right side. Made a nice hole there for him. And he lowered his shoulder well on those guys trying to tackle him.
The second guy that came to the pile, if anything, all he got was a head thrust. And he got plenty of it.
1st and 10, Geneseo moves the ball into RB's territory down to the 47-yard line.
No, keep rolling away. 3:13 to go in the first period inside RB territory at the 47-yard line.
Gray's out wide left, or Russell out wide left. Going to give the ball option play that far side again. Gray's going to cut back against the grain. Going to get over the 45 down to the 44-yard lines where they're going to mark it. As nothing going that time on the option play to the left side.
See, if Gray got hurt on that play, which he took a shot.
Gray gets up slow and he's going to run to the sideline.
We got plenty of running backs. Gonna option it, he gets hit by 1 guy. If he keeps it, he gets hit by 4.
Now he jogs back to this huddle with the play. A little limp in his giddy up. 2nd and 8 for Geneseo. Ball's on the 44-yard line of RB. Gray stays in at quarterback, double wing formation. Breezer at fullback. Handoff, looking for a corner out there in front. Augie Anderson picks up maybe a yard on the play. If that, Clint's going to bring up a 3rd and long for Geneseo.
Just not getting outside quick enough for the Leafs. Trying to wait for the blocks and get around the corner, but RB pursuing the ball quite well.
They just had 1 more guy out there than we did that time, and kind of running up the backs of our linemen out there trying to make the blocks. He's waiting an awful long time to make the decision or where to cut off the blocks in front of him, as out in front of that time was Glazier. It'll bring up a 3rd and 7 for Geneseo. 1:47 left in this first quarter. Bogan out wide left. Russell near side. Straight drop back to pass. He was being held all the way, and the flag comes in from the back, Judge. He was being held all over, Clint. As Russell tried to get off the line of scrimmage, and he was just being held there by number 43.
Russell got mugged, holding the call. Riverside-Brookfield on a pass play.
What they're trying to do is not even let him be effective in the game, as they're not going to let him get off the line of scrimmage. That time they caught him, as they're just holding him.
That'll bring up automatic 1st down for Leafs. The ball moves inside the 35-yard line to the 34 with 1:33 to go in this first period.
So
Gray just looking for a short hitter to Russell.
Almost like they knew that was going to happen, and he threw it anyway because he knew that he was being held, as he had his eyes locked on Russell from the start. This time we go tight formation. Schnowski on the wing back near side. Crossback action in the backfield. Posing out front, looking for a block. Nothing going that time. The tackler tackles Anderson forward, so gives him about 3 yards on the carry.
Seems like things are just developing entirely too slow for the Leafs. Like they're getting off the ball and then waiting to figure out how they're going to block it. It's got to happen immediately.
They're going to mark that after a 1-yard gain. Just like the backs are just running up the backs of the linemen. That time Posini was out leading the play. 2nd and 9, 1 minute left in this first quarter. 8-7, RB. Double wing, Raschke on the near side. Now he goes in motion. Option play, going to pitch it out to Raschke this time, number 44. And he fumbles the ball, and RB picks it up. And he's going to go over the 40. Russell's trying to catch it on the backside, doesn't get him. Touchdown, RB, as he picks up the fumble and runs it 50, 60 yards for the touchdown.
All right, that's the kind of mistakes you don't want to make in such a crucial ball game, and I'm not quite sure how Raschke coughed up that football. He's got one guy tying up his legs, and he's letting go of the ball. Very similar to how it happened to him last week against Rochelle. Just tonight, the carpet's dry.
That was a 66-yard pickup of a fumble and ran back for a touchdown by RB. And as he was out there all by himself, nobody could catch him from that angle. So the score's 14-7 RB. They will come on to try the PAT by kicking this time. Snaps good, kicks up, no good, off to the right. There's a flag on the play though, as Geneseo had too many guys in the field as the illegal participation by Geneseo.
That's one of those things you got to scrum around and figure out who's who and what when you go from the offense to defending a point after attempt.
The player was off the field, but he hadn't got back within the player's box on the far sideline. He ran out the back of the end zone, and before he could get to the sideline, they kicked the ball, or before you get back to the player's box.
Yeah, man.
And timeout's going to be called by RB here, as they will take that penalty, and certainly having to be in a position they may want to try to go for 2 here.
14-7 to score, 37 seconds left here in this first period. So a fumble set up that score for the Leafs as Raschke took the handoff from actually the option pitch from Gray and went around that left end, took 2 hits and coughed her up, and it just bounced out just perfect for RB and able to pick it up. Russell would have caught the guy, there was no question. I think he just got tripped up by either one of us or one of them and just couldn't quite get there. But nevertheless, RB's on the board with 2 scores now, 14-7 to score, and RB's getting set to kick an extra point. Geneseo had an illegal participation call on that point after attempt on the first try, so they're going to move the ball half the distance to the goal, and RB here will probably come out and try to go for 2, make it a 16-7 game, make it so one score doesn't even win it. RB calling for a ball. Our crowd mic is sitting amongst the sidelines there that could be tinkered with a little bit, so if we get some unnecessary interference, we apologize to our listeners for that.
So RB does come to the ball in a offensive position rather than kicking. They're going to try it for 2. They do have a fullback lined up behind the quarterback who goes under center. 2 wide outs, wide left, wide right. Quarterback sneak this time, number 11, going to be short of the goal line. And he does make it. Gee, I didn't think he had a chance to make it, but again, on that short extra point try, doesn't take much to get in the end zone. Quarterback sneak good, 4-2 for RB to make the score 16-7.
16-7 to score. Riverside-Brookfield on top. Geneseo opened the game with a score, and ever since it's been 16 unanswered points for the Bulldogs.
A lot of ball game left here.
Oh, man, we're not even done with the first quarter yet, Johnny.
37 seconds left in this first quarter, and we just want to get that offense back on the field and eat up some clock and put it in the end zone to
absolutely
push this thing forward. Sure, it gives us a little time here also to discuss the defense on our sideline, what they want to do on defense to stop that offense of Ottawa's Demon and the Riverside-Brookfield Bulldogs. Can you remember 2 years ago we played RB here also in a playoff game, losing by the score of 54-27 at that time.
Threw the ball all over the field. That is probably the most hang time any football's ever had over Geneseo High School Stadium in a 2-hour game.
RB has had a game this year where they've had over 500 yards passing in one game. This time they tee the ball up in the middle of the field. Once again, looks like the same alignment. All the defenders right in the middle of the field. Geneseo matches it. That's going to be a nice end-over-end kick this time. Raschke lets it go in the end zone, and Geneseo's offense will come out to the 20. A nice kick by the kicker to put that ball into the end zone to prevent any return by Geneseo.
Yeah, they do some interesting things out there in the field. Not only do they run one funky offense, they can't even match all their helmets up. RB runs with silver and gold. They did that back when you were in high school, Keith? Is that just a tradition, 2 color helmets? He's saying yes, just a tradition. You wear a yellow one, I'll wear a silver one.
All right, here we go. We break the huddle, 1st and 10 at our own 20-yard line. Down by the score, 16-7. Now motion comes Geneseo, flag on the play. This time Paulson.
Gray's out of the game right now. Eric Darwin in the quarterback slot.
33 seconds left, flag on the play. Illegal procedure by Geneseo. And as you called, Clint, Darwin is in the game, number 12. The junior, 5'11", 160 pounds.
First and 15 for the Leafs.
Looks like they're working on Justin Gray on the far sideline. Had him sitting down, looking at his legs at least. Up we come. First and 15 for the Leafs. Russell out wide to the right side. Darwin at quarterback, sends a man in motion. Once again, Geneseo jumps off sides. Illegal procedure on Geneseo, marching back 5 more yards to make it first and 20 for the Leafs.
Gets a point, Johnny. Gets hard to get out of that hole. Ball at the 10 now.
So it's still 32 seconds left in this first quarter. 16-7 RB, and Geneseo breaks their huddle. First and 20 from their 10-yard line. Two Brudos along with Russell out wide to the right side of the offense. Darwin at quarterback, straight drop back to pass. Going to go with a quarterback draw this time. Number 12. After a pickup about 4, he gets cleaned up pretty good there by the linebacker, number 45, Snow.
Good hit there by Riverside-Brookfield as Darwin came through and just got smashed.
Give him 4 yards on the carry, and the quarterback draw, second and 16 for the Leafs.
We're just not going to get another playoff before this quarter wraps up. So after 1 quarter of play, it's been an exciting one here from J.D. Linnell Senior High School. Your Geneseo Maple Leafs 7, the Riverside-Brookfield Bulldogs 16. We'll be back to bring you all the second quarter action here shortly.
This TV 50 telecast is sponsored in part by B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Becker & Becker Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, Central Bank, Geneseo, Chicago Street Decorating Center, Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Insurance and Financial Services, Dairy Queen, Tom and Doug Curran of Edward Jones, Geneseo Municipal Electric Utility, Farmers National Bank, Geneseo Telephone Company, Goodrich Equipment Company, Hazelwood Homes, Hammond Henry Hospital, IDC Tech Center, La Roma Pizza, and Sam's Ultimate Car Wash and Laundromat. Turpins of Geneseo. WGRG 100.5 FM. Please patronize these fine businesses and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV 50 telecast.
Welcome back as we get set to start this second quarter of action. First round playoff game here from Geneseo. Score is 16-7 at the end of the first quarter with RB up on top. And Geneseo with the football, second and 16. Second and 16 from our own 14-yard line. Eric Darwin at quarterback for Geneseo as Gray went down. Justin went down with an injury. He's working on the sideline. Second and 16, motion by Geneseo. Fake handoff, reverse in the backfield, double reverse in the backfield. Nice blocker out front. as Russell's got to get a corner, nothing going, pick up 2 on the play.
Had it wide open too, had it
double
wide
reverse,
open.
double reverse. One guy made the tackle and stops him to bring up a 3rd and 14
Darwin
for
just
Geneseo.
couldn't hold that block, I'm not sure, but Russell really had wide open sailing. He had one guy to beat after that, which he would have done. 3rd down along 14 for the Leafs.
So they break the huddle and Turner brings them up. Lineman up front, Glazier along Poseen, Verstradian, Vandersnick. 2 wideouts to the right side, Brudos along with Russell. Hug Anderson sets up like a tight end on the near side, sprint out action. Darwin with the ball, throws it downfield, overthrown, 4th down, Geneseo. Geneseo will have to go back into punt formation here with 11:13 in the second quarter. Down by 16, the score is 16-7.
Justin's got ice on that left knee over there. He looks like he's in some pretty good pain, sitting on that bench over there.
So Bogan, number 85 for Geneseo, will get back in punt formation. He'll kick from the north to the south. A little bit of a breeze at his back. Return man stands at the 50-yard line. Snaps good, back to Bogan. End over end kick. Gonna be fielded by RB. And on the tackle there, number 83, Equeza.
No, Riverside-Brookfield take over in Geneseo territory at about the 39-yard line. Great field position for them. Try to get in the lead here early in this second quarter.
So the defense comes on the field. It just looks like a fire drill with the RB. They just send them from the sideline. They go to the position, no huddles, just in and out they go. Geneseo stays in the 3-man front. Linebackers walk off about 8 yards off the ball. Quarterback looking to go downfield, looking for somewhere to run. So he flushed out of the pocket. Dylan Kinney's on pursuit, still on his feet. Brady Shanowski gets hanging on him, breaks loose of that, and then he's brought down after a loss of about 3 in the play as they're chased him all over the field. And that's what we want to see, Clint. Make him run all over. Bring him down.
Huge pursuit there, and you're just kind of watching it in awe, John, as things are unfolding there. Kinney had a shot at him, just couldn't wrap him up, and he swung back the other way. But that's what you want. Get him running back there.
Loss of 4 in the play, 2nd and 14 for RB. Ball sits on the Geneseo 43-yard line. 5 wideouts, 3 near side, the 2 at the top of the screen. Borak at the nose guard for Geneseo. Just try to hold down the middle there. Quarterback takes off with it again, number 11, and going to be up close to the 1st down. No, short of the 1st down. This brings up a 3rd down, moves the ball, gains about 10 yards on the play. It's going to be short of the 1st down by about.
Referees have got to open up and look at some things. As this field's so spread out, there's a lot of opportunity to pick somebody off for a holding call. And seen quite a bit of it there. When you stretch a green jersey out and it's not being called.
Picks up 10 yards that time, brings up a 3rd and 4 for RB. Ball is on the Geneseo 33-yard line. They go with the reverse play. The end's got the ball, number 6. Still on his feet, gonna brought down short of the 1st down, gonna bring him 4th down for RB.
Nice tackle over here for Breezer and Anderson and Russell on pursuit.
Reggie and Breezer on the tackle for Geneseo.
So they give the ball to number 6, one of their wide receivers, Wilson, and he tries to run a little sweep with the ball.
9-10 to go here in this second period. Riverside-Brookfield on top by a score of 16-7 over the Leafs.
4th and 4, ball is on the 32-yard line. 32-yard line of Geneseo. 4th and 4. 5 wideouts. Linemen stand up, don't even go down in 3-point stance. Snap back to the quarterback. Looks to throw the ball downfield, incomplete. And Geneseo will take over on downs.
Here's our opportunity that we've got to capitalize on, John. We've stopped them, got the ball back. They had excellent field position. See what Geneseo's got for a QB here as things getting set up from the sidelines. Number 19 going to come in. And that's going to be sophomore quarterback, I believe. Glazier. I don't know.
You're right. That's all I can guess is what that would be. Glazier checking in the game, number 19.
That is the right.
What pressure on the sophomore to come in and pick up where Justin Gray led off at. Wide left goes Gray. Give him a handoff this time to the fullback. Breezer on the carry.
Breezer's going to pick up a couple yards as Kyle Glazier comes into the ball game here. Number 19, 5'11", 170-pound sophomore in that quarterback slot. They gave a shot to Darwin, the junior backup. But there were a group of sophomores that were moved onto this team for this event here.
So we know Kyle's doesn't have a lot of repetition with the starting group here. Tight formation this time for the quarterback signal caller. Gonna go option play, fake handoff, number 19. Nice move that time by Kyle to fake the pitch, but kept it himself, tuck it up, get a couple, brings up a third, and probably a solid 5-6 yards for the Leafs. Two Glaziers brothers, both on the field at the same time. Got to be a great feeling for his folks in the stands on the far sideline. Jake Glazier at the right guard, and quarterback Kyle Glazier. Up we come. We'll call it 3rd and 5, 7:47 left in the halftime, till halftime. 16-14 RB. Fake handoff. Glazier drops back, throws the ball downfield. Russell's got the ball at the 40. He's on his feet. He's on 20, 10. It's going to be a touchdown for Geneseo.
Kyle Glazier said,
sophomore what? Sophomore what?
Russell said to Glazier, come on, baby. I saw him patting his shoulder pads. Glazier got it done. He found Russell. He had enough arm to throw him the ball. And if you can get Russell in the open, he can catch anything.
He caught it and broke it free for a 63-yard touchdown pass from Glazier to Russell to put 6 more on the board for Geneseo. They'll come on and they will try for 2 here as the offense stays on the field. The score is 16-13 RB. Point after touchdown attempt, tight formation, we come out. Glazier at quarterback, brings them up the line of scrimmage, 2 backs in the backfield. Augie lines up on the left side. Now Brady on the right side, double wing formation, sends Augie in motion, looking for a corner. Touchdown, extra point, Geneseo.
So Geneseo gets 2, makes the score 16-15 with 7:31 to go here in the second period. That was set up by a beautiful defensive stop by the Leafs. And then Kyle Glazier comes in that sophomore position at quarterback after Justin Gray's injury and hits a nice big pass play to nobody else but Kurt Russell.
That's a big confidence builder right there.
Absolutely. 3 plays, 68 yards for the Leafs. 63-yard TD pass by Glazier to Russell. 2-point conversion good. The Leafs down by 1 now, 16-15 with 7:31 to go.
Seventh, 7:31 left in this.
Oh, yeah. And be the first caller down to Sammy's this afternoon to win a pizza, I believe, too.
All right.
We keep forgetting about that. We get so wrapped up in these playoff games.
Here we
big
go.
ball games.
Brunos with the kick, end over end kick, going to hit the ground at about the 20-yard line. Going to roll dead there. Oh, that was close. I can't believe they didn't try to play that ball, but it's near the sideline. Rolled dead right there, and RB will come on the field to get to move the ball out to the 35-yard line.
Again, any of our radio listeners only, if you're sitting at home today and you're not at the game, you want to win a free pizza, call down to Sammy's anytime Geneseo scores and win a free large pizza. Must be redeemed in 1 week. So I don't know if
they're gonna have Geneseo kick that ball again, I believe.
Okay, we'll do that from the 35.
So Geneseo's kicking team will come back on the field and will kick the ball off again. Very seldom do you see that happen, Clint. Usually they're more than happy to take that ball at the 35-yard line. In this case, they want to have Geneseo kick the ball off, as you said, from our own 35-yard line. Try to return it, see what happens. The return men will stand back at their own 20-yard line, 18-yard line. They'll stop there, and Brunos will tee it up and kick it again from the 35. 7:31 left on the clock here in the first half. The score is 16-15 RB.
Sun breaking back out here again a little bit now as the clouds starting to break up in the sky.
Brunos with an end over end kick that time. Cleanly caught at the 23-yard line of RB. Alex Dewey trying to bring it down. Nice play that time by Alex Dewey to make the tackle at the 30-yard line.
Nice
RB would have been better off taking it right there at the 35.
Nice hand strength there by Brenny to drag him down, or Alex Dewey, number 89, to drag him down. All he had a hold of was a jersey.
Here comes Geneseo's defense once again. See what we can do here.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 30-yard
Back deep for
line.
Geneseo. Free safeties. Russell, along with Rashke.
Equipment
other corner.
timeout. Oh, the
Gonna set the chain.
Having a little trouble with the chains.
Linebackers are Shanowski along with Breezer.
7:24 to go in this second period. RB's ball.
The guy scattered all over the field. First and 10. RB's ball going from the south to the north. Quarterback draw once again. And no two-yard gain maybe on the play that time by the quarterback. Again, you got to remember that quarterback is 8 yards off the ball when he receives that snap.
Got a long ways to go just to get back to the line of scrimmage. He did pick up a yard, maybe two. Second and long, 8-4. Riverside-Brookfield as they just hold some paper up in the air and call the plays here.
Bernie along with Kenny at the ends. Vorak in the middle, it looks like. Number 90. Excuse me, that's Jameson Shan across the middle to go with the pass. Caught down at the 45-yard line. First down, RB.
Nice play in the middle of the field for Riverside-Brookfield. The quarterback had some time, really didn't move much after he took the snap. Fired the rope across the field. Ball sits at the 44-yard line in RB territory with 6:40 to go here in this second period.
Van Antwerp at the nose guard now. Kenny along with Bernie at the ends. Outside cornerbacks are Warner along with Rashke. Augie Anderson's on defense out there. Breezer along with Shanowski. Rashke along with maybe Heilman on the far side, or is that Kenny? First and 10, ball's on the 45-yard line. Ball's knocked down by Brenny. Nice hands by Brenny. Got his hand on. That thing was deflected up in the air where somebody could make a play on it.
Brenny just did a nice job while he's being blocked and just keeping his eyes on the quarterback to see where he's going to throw the ball and stuck the hand out. Second and 10 for RB. That was big.
Drew Heilman at one of the cornerbacks. It's almost like a 3-5-3 on the defense for Geneseo. Wideouts, 2 to the left side, 2 to the right side, or 2 to the left side. Oh, they're confused as I am. There we go, 2 wideouts on the left side, 3 on the right side. Geneseo's defense walks up tight. They're moving people all over. Defense is moving formations. Big pressure this time. The quarterback's going to keep the ball.
Man,
and a holding call was called that time. Finally. About took the jersey off Wyatt Breezer.
The mugging going on out there is phenomenal. Finally got the call there by the referees.
Yep, big holding that time. Because Breezer had a beat on the quarterback that time, and they just got held just terrible. His jersey was about pulling off of him. The flag was thrown at the 50-yard line. They'll march the penalty off after a pickup of 5 on the play. They'll march it back to the 40-yard line of RB. It'll bring up a second and 10 for RB.
Second and 15.
Or second 15, excuse me, after the 10-yard march off.
Clouds filling back in, sun going away.
6:07 left in this first half. 16-15, RB with the ball on their own 40-yard line. Long count this time by the quarterback. Dropping back to pass. Dylan Kenny's going to flush him out of the pocket. Bernie's going to get his hand up in the air also. That ball's way overthrown, out of bounds, down there at 30-yard line. Nobody near that one.
Trying to
Dylan Kenny and Bernie are starting to put some pressure back there.
They're having fun. I mean, that couldn't be any more fun, I don't think, than trying to chase that quarterback around in that backfield.
They're just telling Kyle Van Antwerp, just stay in the middle here. Just stand your guy up. Look for which way the quarterback's going and let us flush him towards you. You make the tackles. What it looks like is what's happening. Don't want to give him too much time back there. Going to bring up a 3rd and 15 for RB. Again, the ball on the right hash mark. I believe a timeout's going to be called out.
5:49 to go here in this second period. Geneseo down by a point. RB 16, Geneseo 15. Riverside-Brookfield going to call timeout to talk about things.
Well, I think we're just getting good coverage downfield, Clint, and it's just that quarterback just flustered as far as where to throw it. Again, we've got 3 men rushing. That leaves 8 guys covering their 5 receivers downfield.
Well, there's a couple guys playing neutrally too that can watch and see just what's going on there. And it's one of those ball games, John. It's so exciting to watch, and so many things happening out there in the field. And boy, for Geneseo's last score there, you got to hand it to Kyle Glazier making a connection there with Kurt Russell. As a sophomore, that's one thing you typically wouldn't get an opportunity to do, to throw to Russell, but beautiful opportunity there.
So Geneseo's defense comes on the field. Back deep at the 45-yard line is Russell along with Rashke and Heilman. 3rd and 15 for RB. Ball's on the 40-yard line of RB. Quarterback drops back. Ball's put downfield. Incomplete. Nice play that time by Jeremy Rashke. What a play that time by Rashke to make the defensive play.
One step quicker and Rashke makes a pickoff, but he did exactly what he needed to do and get that hand up.
Illegal man downfield by RB. Well, I don't know what you want to do here, Clint. You may want to decline this penalty and bring up a 4th down and 15. I believe that's what we're going to do. We're going to decline that penalty and bring up a 4th down for RB.
Absolutely. You want to see if they'd even be willing to punt. Knowing RB, they'll go for this.
Decline. 4th down for RB. I think you're right, Clint. I think they are going to go for it. 4th down.
Shouldn't be any march off if it's declined. He just marched off 5 yards. If it's declined, it doesn't move.
Yeah.
That's not rocket science.
Okay, it's 4th down. Now they have it correct. 4th and 15 for RB at the Geneseo 40-yard line, or at their own 40-yard line. 5:43 left in the first half. Geneseo down by a point, 16 to 15. 4th down, they're going to go for it in their own territory. Quarterback's going to punt the ball.
Nice kick.
Geneseo's just going to let that thing roll. Let it go.
Get to the end zone. Wow, couldn't get any more gravy than that.
Roll down to the 1-yard line, and RB's going to down at the 1-yard line. Nice punt. The kicker, we didn't even check that before the game. The punter, or the quarterback also punts the ball. I don't know if he does that on 4th downs normally, but certainly did a nice job that time.
Yeah, especially if it's going to roll to the 1. Nice punt there by RB. He's going to set Geneseo deep in their territory. Glazier's still going to be in that quarterback slot as unfortunately Justin Gray took a hit to a leg that he probably shouldn't have taken, and when he rolled out to his left side on an option play, got hung out to dry like he has many times this year. And this one hurt a little bit. So Kyle Glazier into the quarterback slot for Lease with 5:33 to go.
1-yard line. Long drive needed here by Geneseo. Breezer, the fullback, with a carry. Fights forward, gets it out to the 3 or 4-yard line. 5:27 left in this first half. Let's give him 2 yards. A solid 2 yards. Gives us a little bit of breathing room now. As Breezer at the fullback position. Rashke brings the play in to Glazier, the quarterback. Turner brings him up the line of scrimmage, number 55, the senior. Glazier looks him over, tight formation for the Green Machine. Going to go in the middle again, 2nd man this time with the carry. Fights over the 5 to the 6-yard line. That time goes
Augie Anderson off that right side. Riverside-Brookfield doing a good job of just clogging things up. Geneseo not able to get that quick breaker. They just need one of those, just one to pop to get through the line.
3rd and 5 for the Leafs. Ball's at the 6-yard line.
3rd down, 5 yards to go.
Brudos out, Shanowski in. They're going to talk to Glazier.
Shanowski comes in along with Bogan. Brent Bogan, a 6'3", 200-pound senior. Line up. He'll break the huddle and come out to the left side. Russell goes wide to the right side. Glazier looks him over. He's going to drop back the pass. Quarterback draw this time. You got to get the first down plus some. First down, Geneseo. Glazier, calm, cool, and collected. Tucks it up on the quarterback draw and picks up the first down.
Well, you just got to make sure it's one of those plays. You got to hang on to the football. Number 1 priority. 2, see your blockers up front. And then 3, get that first down. That's exactly what he did there. Moves his chains. Geneseo's ball on about the 15.
Inside 4 minutes now in this first half. 16-15 RB. Up on top by 1.
Maple Leafs at their own 14-yard line.
Via a 66-yard fumble recovery, return for a touchdown. No flag in the play. Anderson with the ball, number 28, looking for a seam. Still cutting back and picks up a few yards on it. Not much that time. There's a lot of bodies over there, Clint, as they caught up to the pursuit, caught up to him. He's giving maybe,
Anderson,
well, he's going to get more than I thought. Give him three yards, maybe 4 yards on the play.
Couldn't tell where he really got to there with all the people over that right side, John, but picked up the first, or picked up 4, 2nd and 6 for the Leafs.
RB is really pursuing that sweep play, and a lot of people getting over there fast, clogging things up. Wide outs on this near side. Fake handoff in the back. They're going to give this thing the ball to Breezer up the middle. He's got a seam, still on his feet. Out over the 35, out to the 38, 39, 40, almost the 40-yard line. Breezer has 5 of them. Bring him down at the 38-yard line.
Nice play. It was quickly executed. That's the key. Got through the hole. Geneseo spread it a little bit with 2 receivers. Ball sits inside the 40 at the 39-yard line. Geneseo territory.
Clock's on the move, just inside 3 minutes. Turner brings them up. Glazier along with Posehn. Vandersnick versus Strady. Tight formation. Brutus at one tight end. Russell at the other one. Option play, far side. Glazier's going to keep the ball. Number 19 still on his feet. He's going to get a first down inside Geneseo territory. Or inside RB territory goes Glazier.
You know, you root for a kid, and Kyle Glazier coming in this situation as a sophomore. Doing a fine job here so far. Leafs going to call timeout with 2:40 to go in this second period.
That's what you like to see, those stands fill up over there and stand on their feet as that offense calls timeout. It comes to the sidelines. Certainly haven't missed a beat here. I hate to say it, but looking good out there for Glazier.
Absolutely. Got to thank our sponsors, John. WGRG's radio coverage of Green Machine football, sponsored in part by Clevan's Home Furnishings. It's clearly Clevan's. Betsy Brutus, Mel Foster Company, Nash, Bean and Ford, Tom and Doug Kern of Edward Jones, Chicago Street Decorating Center, formerly Co-op Decorating, Hazelwood Homes, Hammond Henry Hospital, Medical Excellence close to home, Eric Henderson, Greg Anderson, Country Insurance and Financial Services, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Geneseo Telephone Company, La Roma's Pizza, Worth Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, Farmers National Bank, as well as the IDC Tech Center. Thank you to our sponsors. And what a big ball game we've got going here this afternoon, John. 2:41 to go on the clock. It is the second period. It's 10 after 2. If you're sitting in your lazy chair at home listening to us, wheel yourself on down here. We got a big one going here at J.D. Donnell Senior High School.
16-15. This is what you plan to see in a playoff game. First round playoff game.
Absolutely so.
We got teams from all over here. We see Rochelle across the way. We've seen LP here. Alleman's right next to us here. Here we go. First and 10 Geneseo. Ball is on the 49-yard line of RB. Fake handoff in the backfield. Down deep is Russell was wide open downfield. Nobody near him for 20 yards.
Yeah, and Glazier didn't see it or would have been another score.
Russell just couldn't wave his arms hard enough to get that ball down to him. Nobody had him downfield.
Second down.
Second and 10 for Geneseo.
Kurt Russell right now, his chin strap's got a puddle in it. He was drooling so bad on that one. Unbelievable. Now, well, you'll have that.
All right, they break the huddle again. Brutus, Russell set themselves near sideline here, left side of the offense. Glazier looks him over. Reschke comes in motion. Fake handoff to go to Breezer right up the middle. Nothing going that time for Breezer as he about 1 yard in the play. Nice contact right up the middle.
Got some pretty good pops there.
Brings up a 3rd and long for Geneseo. Moves the ball down to the 47-yard line of RB. 2:22 left in this first half.
Breezer gets that helmet fixed.
3rd and 8 will call with 2:21 left in the first half. 16-15 RB on top. Patrick Turner brings him up, number 55. Glazier looks him over, tight formation this time. Motion comes across, Shanowski fake handoff. Again, they look to get the ball downfield. Glazier throws the ball downfield, incomplete. Lucky to get rid of it there as Shanowski was in the territory of the reception, but incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Geneseo, and they'll punt the ball away with 2 minutes left.
It's a good choice.
2 minutes left in this first half.
Boy, on that previous play, John, if Glazier just would have got a sniff of Russell wide open, we'd be up right now.
So Bogan will come on to do the punting chores for Geneseo. First punt of the day for Geneseo. Second punt. High kick this time, going to hit at the 20-yard line. And bounce dead and be down right about the 22-yard line by Breezer as that ball didn't bounce very favorably for the Maple Leafs.
RB going to do anything they can to try to get in the end zone here on this last minute 53 to go in this second period. Going to have to try to find a way to control things here.
So we stay in the field, the defense with the 3-man front. 3-man front, 5 linebackers, the 3 defensive backs is pretty much what you want to call it. Again, RB's offensive line is not the hugest line up front, not real big at all. All right, Ball's on the 22-yard line of RB. 1st and 10. Wide receiver goes in motion. Ball's fumbled on the play. And I believe the quarterback fell right on it.
RB trying to do something tricky there.
Certainly the fans from our sideline could see that play better than we could. And they all, the rush of emotion as that thing just laid in the ground. The quarterback fell on it to bring up a 2nd and 15. Loss of 5 on the play. Moves the ball back to the 17-yard line of RB. 3 wideouts come to the near side of the field, which is the left side of Geneseo's defense.
RB can spread it out.
Quarterback drops back to pass, puts the ball across the middle. Caught by number 6 downfield. Nice pass that time. Moves the ball out to the 42-yard line.
That pass is overthrown and so intercepted as Rashke's on the back side of it. Just a quick hit there for RB.
Clock stops at 1:16 and move the ball out to their own 42-yard line. 1st and 10. Nice throw that time. Now the 3 wideouts set themselves on the left side of their offense. Quarterback drops back to pass. A little more pressure this time. Incomplete, almost intercepted that time by Heilman. Now stop the clock with 1:05 left and bring it up a 2nd and 10 for RB.
I read somewhere that this quarterback's a lefty. I read that in the newspaper somewhere.
Newspaper may have been wrong.
Website somewhere. This quarterback's supposed to be a lefty, but nevertheless, he's throwing some nice right-handed ropes.
Yes, he is.
Minute 5. 16-15 to score.
2nd and 10. 42-yard line of RB. Final minute of the first half. Pressure this time, the backfield by Geneseo. Brinney going to tackle the ball. The ball's fumbled, and I believe RB came up with it.
Got it back.
Brinney.
Nice tackle there by Brinney, though, as he did what he needed to do with that quarterback.
He stripped the ball, and Geneseo went flying. Schnowski's on the bottom. It couldn't come out with it. Pick up 5 on the play. 45 seconds left in this first half. Timeout's going to be called by RB with a 3rd and 7 in front of them.
I feel like we've already played full 4 quarters, John, as much as we've seen go on in this first half of this ball game. With 43 seconds left, RB calls timeout. They're on top 16-15. Geneseo still very much a part of this ball game, even though they're down by 1 point.
I feel as if, RB took the ball down the field one time and scored a touchdown. Then they picked up the fumble and ran for the touchdown. That's the only difference in the game was the fumble that they returned for the touchdown. Otherwise, our defense has played stellar defense on the field here today. And that 5 or 3-5 defense, or whatever you want to call it, just kind of a prevent defense against this passing attack of the Riverside-Brookfield Bulldogs. Riverside-Brookfield quarterback has 2,600 yards passing this season. They've dropped back and thrown the ball 283 times this season. 26 touchdowns for Davis, the quarterback.
What's his picks, does it say?
It doesn't have that in here. Imagine that here. It's 3rd and 7 for RB. Ball's on the 46-yard line of RB. 43 seconds left. 3rd and long. Quarterback plenty of time back there, and Geneseo's looking to flush him out. Ball's thrown downfield. Overthrown, incomplete. And that quarterback just threw that ball 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 yards in the air, about 55 yards in the air. Fell short for a 4th down situation for RB. 4th and 7 with 36 seconds left.
Geneseo could get an opportunity to get this ball back yet in this half, John. Even though there's not much time, they could get a play or 2 here. But Geneseo's defense going to be forced to make a stop here on 4th and 7.
All right. 36 seconds left on the clock. Geneseo down by 1 in this first half. 4th and 7. Snap back to the quarterback. He's going to punt it again. This time it goes off the side of his foot, and they're going to let it roll down to about the 10-yard line to let it blow it dead there with 27 seconds left in this first half. All right, Clint, 24 seconds left in the half.
Sure.
Say we pound it right in the middle. See what happens here.
Throw one pass, but don't complete. Run it up the middle and break one wide open. You never know, Johnny.
Glazier comes back on the field, the sophomore quarterback. Again, Justin Gray went down right towards the end of that first period with an injury. Russell breaks out the huddle to the left side of the offense. Glazier looks him over. Now Brutus will come and set himself tight in that same left side of the offense. Geneseo with the ball. Glazier looks him over. Going to go sweep play. Blocker out front. Still on his feet. goes Shanowski, number 26, over the 30, down to the 32-yard line. With 15 seconds left, Geneseo calls timeout with 13 left. Shanowski with a big gainer that time.
Had his option out front here to pick and choose his blocker. Shanowski did. I'll tell you what, you know that number 45 for the number 45.
A 23-yard gain that time by Shanowski.
For RB, you know, he might be 6'1", 250 pounds. He doesn't move very well.
Doesn't he?
No,
I haven't watched.
Keep your eyes
I know
on.
he clogs the middle, but
look at the guy's sweat. I mean, his pants are soaked from all the way down to his back of his legs. He is just a big man out there. Clogging holes is what he's designed for.
So with 13 seconds left, Shanowski brings the ball out to the 34-yard line, 33-yard line of Geneseo, and Geneseo calls a timeout. I believe they have one timeout or two timeouts left in this one timeout remaining in this first half. With the 13 seconds left, some breathing room behind him now, and down by a point.
Lots can still happen in this 13 seconds. This is WGRG 100.5 FM, Geneseo.
I'm John Rowley along with Clint Rice, bringing you all the action here at first-round playoff game. Geneseo versus Riverside-Brookfield Bulldogs. 1st and 10, Geneseo. Motion to the backfield, Rashke. Fake handoff. Drop back to pass. Glazier puts the ball in the air. Down deep it goes. Incomplete downfield at the 25-yard line. Glazier.
Nice rope by Kyle Glazier there.
45 yards in the air that time by Glazier.
Sophomore QB's got himself a wing. We got 4 seconds left. We got one play. Not sure what we'll dial up here, but I got a feeling it'll be a combination of Glazier and Russell of some sort, try to make something happen. Even on a quick slant pattern, if everybody just tucks in on the fakes, Russell can go quick.
All right, wide left, wide right we go. Bogan on this left side. Fake handoff, gonna get the ball right up the middle to Breezer, number 34. Get a block out in front of him. Nice gain that time. Give him 12, 13, 14 yards on the carry. That'll do it for the first half. But Geneseo's offense really came to life here in the second quarter, Clint, especially late in the second half, to put up a touchdown. Plus that final drive there, Breezer along with Shanowski picking up nice yardage, 45 yards on the ground here late in this second quarter to leave the score at 16-15 at halftime of this first round Class 5A playoff game.
Let All in Stitches create your ideas. All in Stitches specializes in custom embroidery and screen printing. Our showroom is stocked with so many garments and gift ideas, like the Cozy Sack. Cozy Sacks are perfect for sports fans to wrap up in during that chilly game. They come in many colors and can be easily decorated with your school's name. Come in today and let us help you create that one-of-a-kind look using today's technology and thousands of stock designs. We can create nearly anything you can imagine at All in Stitches, 100 East Main Street in Geneseo.
Geneseo Telephone Company employs committed professionals with solid telecommunications backgrounds. Our installers provide extreme internet speed without complicated installation and offer knowledgeable local technical support. Our customer service specialists evaluate your calling needs and offer face-to-face long-distance comparisons. We're a small company with big city technology. Our state-of-the-art switching equipment provides the latest in telecommunication services. Geneseo Telephone Company, a network of people connecting our communities to the future.
IDC Tech Center offers a full line of pre-built and custom-built computers, accessories, a variety of classes, and more. But most of all, they offer the type of service you can't get from larger retail stores. Our professional, local staff will listen, answer your questions, and offer suggestions on what will work best for you. They'll custom build a system with exactly what you need and even install it. What makes IDC different from other computer retailers? It's the service after the sale. Local service from local people. IDC Tech Center, offering service from our store to your door.
This TV50 telecast is sponsored in part by B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Becker & Becker Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, Central Bank, Geneseo, Chicago Street Decorating Center, Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Insurance and Financial Services, Dairy Queen, Tom and Doug Curran of Edward Jones, Geneseo Municipal Electric Utility, Farmers National Bank, Geneseo Telephone Company, Goodrich Equipment Company, Hazelwood Homes, Hammond Henry Hospital, IDC Tech Center, La Roma Pizza, and Sam's Ultimate Car Wash and Laundromat. Turpins of Geneseo. WGRG 100.5 FM. Please patronize these fine businesses and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV50 telecast.
Welcome back to Class 5A. First round playoff action here from Geneseo on WGRG 100.5 FM. I am John Rowley along with Clint Rice. Getting set to start this second half of action here as score 16-15 RB Riverside-Brookfield Bulldogs here at Geneseo. And it's just been a whale of a first half, an exciting first half to watch these two teams square off here in a first round game of the IHSA playoffs. Geneseo will kick off to open up this second half. Dan Brutos has it kicked, teed up, kind of a knuckleball going downfield. Bounces, caught at the 18-yard line. LP breaks in the open. They got to go over the 50, over the 40. Raschke in pursuit, over the 30. Gonna have to tackle him inside the 10, pushes him out of bounds, steps out of bounds at the 4-yard line on the kickoff return by Riverside-Brookfield. Not what you wanted to do to open up the second half.
That isn't how you start an opening half. If it's going to be like that, kick the ball on the ground into the corners.
So Geneseo's defense will come in, out in the goal line defense to open up the second half. The ball's inside the 5, down maybe the 3-yard line as Raschke had the opportunity to push him out of bounds to prevent the kickoff return for a touchdown.
Not sure how he came up through a seam like that too, and somebody had a shot at him. Ball sits on the 4, 11:47 in the third.
Quarterback goes under center this time, overloaded left side. With the carries of fullback, maybe a yard if that, inside the 5. You can't tell, they're massive bodies. But the quarterback did go under center that time.
Good hit. And
a flag is thrown. Geneseo players are clapping there. Flag was way after the play. Dead ball foul on Riverside-Brookfield. Unsportsmanlike conduct on RB.
That hurts. That's 15 ponies.
Arch the ball back to the 17-yard line of RB. after the play, so it'll be second down. Second and goal from the 18 or 17, let's call it. 17-yard line, second and goal for RB. Just opening up here in the second half, 16-15 RB. 3 wideouts to the right side, 2 left side of Geneseo's 5-3 defense. Quarterback drops back to pass, puts the ball in the air, and completed down about the 5, and brought down at the 6-yard line is the wide receiver number 6.
Just a set play. You're going to throw it to that corner regardless of coverage. And he was open, picked up good yardage there, moved the ball back to the 5. Second and goal from the 5.
Just that angle of pass we had on it, Clint, looked like somebody could have ran up there and intercepted. Just as easier to see it than it is to actually do it on the field. Now RB moves his formation around, third and goal from the 5-yard line. Just underway here, 10:50 left in this third quarter. Receiver goes in motion. Quarterback sprints out right side. Going to try to run the ball himself, still on his feet, number 5. He's short of the end zone, fumbled the ball.
It's a fumble.
And they're going to call him down at the 1-yard line as he fumbled the ball at the 1.
I didn't know that.
And Rashke came up with it.
I didn't know that your head could be ruled down when you landed on it first.
So it's going to bring up the 4th down for all RB. 4th and goal from about the 1-yard line.
I didn't know your head could be called ruled down. That's a good hit. Mix him up.
Timeout by RB.
So 4th and goal for them from
4th and goal from the 1.
Yeah. Wow. Could have been. That should have been Geneseo football.
It looked like it to me too. Look like maybe it came out a little bit before he hit the ground even, and Rashke pounced right on it.
We rewatched that one on the replay Sunday night, 6 and 9.
Kind of tackled him, got him strung up in the air, and flipped him over. And as he came down to the ground, I think he may have let go of that ball a little bit before he hit the ground, but tough to call from without seeing it again. So Riverside-Brookfield certainly called what they must call their hog line, their bigger line they move in there rather than their passing line, more their running line. They called them into the game before they called timeout. 10:13 left in this third period, 16-15 RB. Fourth and goal, Clint.
Huge.
Warner on the field on defense, Shanowski. They're going to go up under center this time. The quarterback's going to go under center. And here we go. Fullback's not going to get it.
No way.
No goal. Goal line stand, Geneseo.
Huge. Huge.
Goal line stand, Geneseo. He stops them at the, as you said, 6-inch line. We stopped them. And Geneseo's offense is coming on the field, fired up. Now the defense has made a big play like that, a big stand to open up this second half.
Should never been in that situation, but the defense did what they needed to do to stop it.
So when we come, Glazier come at quarterback. Turner will bring him up, flanked by Poseen and Glazier. Verstrady and Vandersnick, tight formation, Brudos and Russell at the ends. Up the middle they go. Down some yards forward, get maybe a yard or two as they move out of that goal line area. That's about the 2-yard line.
3 Geneseo players left standing out of the outside of that after that play. Ball's going to set at the. I'll put the ball down, sir. Thank you. And
not much more than the 1. Yeah, 2nd and 9 at the Geneseo 1-yard line, 2-yard line maybe. So Geneseo opened up the second half, giving up a big long kickoff return, and they made a defensive stand. Full house backfield behind Glazier. I can't figure out who had the ball that time, but got nothing that time up in the middle.
Paulson got some good line surge, but just got pulled back through the line. He got thrown around pretty good in there.
They had guys on his ankles, his knees, his waist, and his shoulders. No chance to go anywhere that time. Third and 8 for Geneseo from their own.
I think Uncle Bob's here. I hear him yelling.
Own 2-yard line. So Glazier in at quarterback for Geneseo, number 19, as Gray went down with an injury late in that first quarter. Tight formation, Geneseo going from the south to the north. Second man through this time. Shanowski's going to try to find a little seam, still on his feet. Going to fight for yards. Still on his feet, still running. He's going to get the first down out to the 15, 16-yard line. Shanowski running hard that time to pick up the first down plus some.
Good running there by Shanowski, number 26 for the Leafs, moves the ball to the, what are we at, John? 16-yard line.
16-yard line, 1st and 10, Geneseo. Clock's on the move with 8:40 left in this 3rd period. Geneseo down by 1, 16-15, 1st and 10. Brudos and Russell sets wide to the right side of the offense. Wingback Reschke on that same side. Now comes Augie Anderson, mixed up in the backfield by Geneseo. Is not a good mesh between the fullback and the quarterback. Loss of maybe a yard on the play.
Couldn't even tell where that ball ended up, John.
Well, you're going to have some of that with a new quarterback who certainly has had no time at all.
1 week.
To run with this first team, as certainly all season long he would have been down with the sophomore level.
I'm sure he had a lot of information thrown in his lap this week.
2nd and 11 for Geneseo from the 16-yard line. Once again, Shanowski with the carry out over the 25, 1st down, and flag's going to be thrown there.
Face mask too. No. Riverside-Brookfield's playing awfully dirty.
There's a flag there. They threw it.
Absolutely. They're playing pretty dirty in that situation. I think
Geneseo sideline saw what it was. Face mask, RB.
Nah, don't worry about it. Just stating the facts, my friend.
So they march off the 5-yard penalty.
Man, calling the facts. 7:48 to go here in the 3rd period.
Out to the 33-yard line goes Geneseo Maple Leafs. Russell out wide to the right side. Glazier, the quarterback. T formation behind him. Going to give the ball this time to Breezer, number 35. He moves him forward too. Pick up about 4 yards on the carry.
Off that right side, Geneseo wants to control the ball here in the 2nd half.
We'll take 4 like that every
Absolutely.
play. Just dig down deep there behind Vandersnick and Glazier on that side. Once again, Russell breaks the huddle, goes wide to the left side this time. Bruto's tight on the right. T-backs in the backfield. Second man's going to get this time. It's Shanowski. Shanowski breaks a free over the 50, down to the 45, inside down to the 40. Goes Shanowski. He's running like a bull right now.
He's running like he ran earlier in the year before he took that injury to his right hand.
I was going to say that earlier. Looks like he's coming back to his own from that injury.
Give him the football.
Down to the Riverside-Brookfield 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Geneseo on the left hash mark. I say we come back with the same thing, Clint. Just run it right down at him. Bring Russell out here to take one guy with him. Just keep on going right at him. Overload to the right side of the Geneseo's offense this time. Going to give it this time to Raschke around the corner, far sideline. They're still fighting him out of bounds. He gets over the 40 or inside the 40. Give him 2 yards.
Raschke off that left side, just a lot. There's one guy there that pushed him out.
Give him 2 yards on the carry. 2nd and 8. As that time we went overload to the right side, but ran back the ball back to the left side as we brought Vandersnick to overload next to Verstrady over to the right side. This time balanced line. Russell out wide to the right side. Give the ball to fullback Breezer again. Still on his feet. Going to get the ball down to the 35-yard line.
Breezer, the ball carrier.
Breezer pounding it forward off that left side. Setting things up. This is WGRG 100.5 FM Geneseo. Breezer just had trouble with that helmet all year. He's losing the ear pad out of it or what? Getting her back in there. He straps it on.
Wyatt Breezer, number 34, the junior fullback, 5'10", 190 pounds, hard running fullback. 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5 for the Leafs at the 35-yard line. Option play. Glazier's going to keep the ball, and he's going to pick up the 1st down, but there's a flag on the play.
I think Glazier, his brother, might get called for the hold there.
The ball carrier.
Holding Geneseo.
That is
so he picks up the 1st down on the option play. They're going to move it back after the penalty. The flag is thrown at the 34-yard line.
Turner trying to get the tape off his foot. He's been taped up pretty good. Those ankles.
So they move that ball back to the 43-yard line of RB. It'll be 3rd and 3rd down or 2nd down?
Gonna be 3rd down. It was third down.
Yeah, that's right. It was 3rd down. That's right.
3rd down.
3rd and 13 from the 43-yard line of RB. 5:53 left, third period. Geneseo down by a point. Incomplete. Nobody there for the pass. Going to bring up 4th down for Geneseo.
I don't know, you go for it in something like this, or you punt her deep? Put him deep?
Got to punt it.
Turner needs to get out. He can't get his shoe back on. He's got it laced up tight, and he's got 1,000,000 pounds of tape around it. He can't get it back on.
So 4th down for Geneseo. Bogan comes on to do the kicking. 4th and 13. Holding penalty. Hurt us right there, Clint. Took us out of our 1st down. Bogan comes in to do the kicking for Geneseo. Punting from the south to north. End over end kick. Going to hit at the 20. He's going to roll inside the 10. Let it roll further inside the 5. They're going to down at the 5-yard line. Nice kick by Bogan. Got the job done. It wasn't pretty, but got the job done.
She really came off the foot ugly, but took the bounce in the right direction for the Leafs. So Geneseo's defense comes on as the ball sits deep in RB territory at the 4-yard line. 1st and 10 with 5:37 to go here in this 3rd period. Willis Handel, John Buzzard doing all the stats here today. Score right now 16-15, RB on top. 5:37 to go in this 3rd period.
All right. Big series right here. Field position. Ball sits on the 5-yard line of RB. Going from the north to the south. Little breeze behind their back. Not much. 1st and 10. RB with the ball. Geneseo with a 5. Inside shovel pass this time. And Bruni snuffs that one out. A gain of 4 in the play as kind of spun him forward. Bruni read the play and just put the stop to it after it got going too far. Pick up 4. Let's call it 2nd and 5. Pick up 5. 2nd and 5. From the 10-yard line.
Trying to make something happen. The Riverside-Brookfield not really wanting to throw the ball too bad from their end zone.
16-15 RB. Van Uptorp with the nose guard. Quarterback going to go with the quarterback draw. This time Van Uptorp makes the play. I tell you what, that was a hit. You're right, Clint.
Van Uptorp just shed his block, and the quarterback tried to come through and nailed him. 3rd down, even lost a yard on that. And that's what happens when you take the snap 9 yards deep. You think he's actually gaining some yards when he's running, but he's got to find the line of scrimmage to get positive yards. 3rd down and 7. As RB just looking at the wrist. What's it say? What's it say?
4 or 5 wideouts again for RB. 3-man rush for Geneseo. Quarterback drops back to throw. Pumps, fakes. In the air, overthrown, incomplete. 4th down for RB.
That's what you want to do. You want to force them to punt from their end zone. Of course, this is the kind of play they pull something a little tricky on, being their quarterback does their punting.
You don't want to give him too much room back there. You don't want to plan for the punt return.
Just let Russell maybe go deep, see if he can sniff on something. If he gets a low punt or something, outside of that, just play it conservative.
From their 8-yard line down is 4th and 7. From their 8-yard line, 4th and 7 for RB.
Ooh.
Kicker kicks one straight up in the air. Everybody get away from it, Geneseo. Just get away from it.
Oh, Russell was licking his chops.
Big bounce. Everybody
ball sets at the 25 in RB territory for the Leafs.
It went straight up in the air. Somebody got a finger on it, Clint, as a quarterback or punter, whatever you're going to call him. Didn't get that clean handle on the snap.
When you take a snap like that and a quarterback shotgun position, is he free game to nail, even though he might be trying to punt? That'd be a good one to see. That would be a good one to confront the refs with.
I asked somebody that last week, and what was the answer? I don't remember. 1st and 10, Geneseo. Going to give the ball to fullback. Breezer with the carry, fighting for yards. Geneseo's ball at the, where'd they mark it down at? The 22-yard line, and Breezer going to go with a cramp in his right leg, it looks like. Give him 4 yards in the carry. 2nd and 6 for Geneseo. Breezer with a cramp. And Polson will check in.
Breezer, the ball carrier.
That's a cramp. He's asking him to pull on a toe. If there was anything broken there, they certainly wouldn't be wrenching out like they certainly are now. So Breezer just trying to get that leg back. Again, facts. 4:05 to go here in the 3rd period.
They gave him something to drink immediately. I wonder, water to potassium or something in there to relieve that cramp. They're working on it. Certainly a nice run by Wyatt Breezer.
Still picked up 6, brings up 2nd and 6.
Wyatt Breezer at that fullback position this year. 60 carries for 295 yards, a 4.9 average. 6 touchdowns on the season for Wyatt Breezer. and the Maple Leafs. So they'll leave him sitting there. He's about the 22-yard line. He tackled at where he just tackled with the ball. They'll leave him working on him there to get that cramp relieved. And not a bad thought here, Clint, as far as this clock stops. And Geneseo, they don't platoon fully like RB. RB's been platooning their offense and defense completely. This gives Geneseo's defense, or the guys that are going both ways out there, Shanowski, Anderson, who else we have out there? Russell going both ways. To kind of catch your breath a little bit, because those guys are on the field for most all special teams also. So it gives them a chance just to kind of catch your breath a little bit while they're attending to Wyatt. Maybe the benefit of the Geneseo green machine with Breezer taking a little injury time out here on the field, and they're working him over pretty good with the cramp.
I certainly hope that's a cramp. I mean, they're working him over. Typically, they clear up a little quicker than that, but sometimes some of those Charlie horses can really get the best of you.
Otto Zeman on the field talking to the officials at this point.
Well, at least we had a beautiful day for football, John. The lights, they flipped the lights on here at the stadium. Let them shine a little bit.
So Geneseo on their possession here after a nasty looking punt by RB, which Geneseo ran one play and moved it 4 yards down to the 22-yard line, and be a 2nd and 6 when we resume play here with 4:05 left. And certainly not a does not appear to be it appears to be a cramp out there, as anybody working with him have a smile on their faces and kind of like just waiting for it to subside before they get him up and take him to the sideline.
Coach Rogers doing a little chuckling out there as well. I think they're going to dip him in a bucket of water, get him hydrated again.
As a contrary to that, from what we saw last week, Clint, with Mike Matakis and his injury when they carried him off last week, did not return this week with a broken leg or something of that sort. Didn't get the official word what it was, but Mike is out the rest of the season.
That's unfortunate.
He is on the sideline, as is, I see Justin Gray on the sideline right now with a crutch on one side of his, maybe he's just
as disappointed as they come, but he also knows win this ball game, there's an opportunity for him to play again. So
he's got that knee wrapped up pretty good over there. Geneseo, here we go, back to action, 2nd and 6, inside 4 minutes now. Going to give the ball to second man this time. Shanowski's going to find a seam. Shanowski still on his feet, inside the 10-yard line, down to 5. He may go to the end zone. Touchdown, Shanowski!
Beautiful play off that left side for Shanowski. He went to the wide side of the field.
No, they marked him out.
No, it's touchdown. Touchdown.
Okay, I didn't see any official make the indication. Touchdown, Shanowski.
Off that left side, he had the big side of the field to work with.
From 22 yards out, goes Shanowski.
Good to see him getting back to form, isn't it? And he's got his speed.
It gets contagious as the other ones see Brady up to speed. The rest of them will catch up to him. So Geneseo will go for 2. They're up by the score 21-16. If they get the 2-point conversion, it'll put them up by 7. Shanowski once again. 2-point conversion is good for Geneseo.
22-16 the score. Makes it a big difference. I'm sorry, 23-16 the score.
3:46 left in the third quarter. Geneseo's up by 7. 23-16. First caller to Samuel Aroma's Pizza, 944-6171. Order yourself a pizza. It's on the house. Must be redeemed within 1 week. Radio listeners only. 944-6171.
Geneseo scoring drive there. 2 plays, 26 yards. TD to run, 22 yards by Shanowski. That was really set up by a great defensive stand. 1 to open the third quarter. 2, when RB got the ball back again after Geneseo puttered out a little bit. The ball went down to the 5. Another defensive stand. An awful punt by RB. Geneseo with great field position at the 26. And from there, Geneseo's just making it happen. We got to control this ball. Got to have a good kick, good defensive coverage here. As Geneseo's crowd up and at it and feeling good in this ball game, as we were down 16-7, and we've clawed our way back to be up 23-16 with 3:46 to go here in this third period.
All right, Geneseo, Brudos has it teed up. A little bit of a slant on the ball, different than what he usually does. Back deep, RB at their own 12-yard line, looking for this kick. Nate does do an onside kick, or kind of a wobbly kick going down to RB. Geneseo breaks him down into the 30-yard line. They gang tackle everybody but 3 guys are on top of that pile, bringing that tackle down at number 45 for RB.
Just happened to be one Geneseo guy on the bottom of that pile, Nick Urquiza. Poor guy came off the bottom.
Well, that guy's in every play on the special teams that we call. Got to have those guys.
Though defensively, Geneseo's got to remain strong.
3 wide to the right side, 2 to the left side. Quarterback stands back about 8 yards off the ball. Shotgun formation. Looking to throw the ball down the field. Incomplete. Down at the 30 or 44-yard line. Incomplete on the coverage. There's Russell along with Rashke.
Pass thrown low by RB's QB. Just unable to pick that up.
RB's QB. 2nd and 10 from the 31-yard line of RB. Again, 3 wideouts to the right side, 2 to the left. Warner and Dylan Kinney on the near side. 3-man rush by Geneseo. Kinney's going to drop back and rush. Quarterback's going to try to run the ball. Finds a little seam. On his feet and down he goes. Gets the first down. Moves the ball out to the 48-yard line.
Running on the tackle for
You know, I don't know whose article I read, but rumor has it he couldn't run, he couldn't scramble, and he threw left-handed. Boy, that paper was awful.
1st and 10 RB at their own 48-yard line, 47-yard line. Stay in the shotgun formation. 3-man rush, Kinney and Bruni on the ends. Van Epworth at the nose. That's back and good. Quarterback drop back completed. Short of the first down, though, as depends on where they mark it. They're going to give him forward progress pretty good there, Clint.
He might have got the first.
They're going to bring the sticks in.
No, I think he's just going to call it.
Going to call it. Now he's going to bring them in.
Well, we'll measure this up, see what we got. 2:54 to go in the 3rd period. Geneseo on top, 23-16. RB has the football.
The main target for this quarterback, main target of the season is Wilson.
Breezer's back on the field.
Number 6 is a main target for
that line's
quarterback Davis.
That line's crooked enough, it's going to be in our favor.
It's going to be short of the first down by about a foot.
Good
6
call.
inches.
Good call.
Good call by the color man, Clint Rice. So they'll come back and set the markers and get ready to play here with 2:54 left. Geneseo's up by a touchdown and an extra point. 23-16 Geneseo.
RB has not had any sloppy passes out there in the field today. Nothing tipped up. No opportunities really presented themselves on the ropes of this quarterback's throwing.
3-5 wideouts this time. Snaps back. Pressure to the backfield. On the tackle, Bruni's all over, and Bruni brings him down for a loss of almost 10 yards in the play. Ryan Bruni shed his blocker and just put his head down after the quarterback.
Finally getting tired of getting held, and Bruni finally got away from it.
8-yard loss in the play, 3rd and 8.
Very generous spot there.
That's what I thought.
He took the snap past that 50-yard line.
Moves the ball back into RB's territory. Right on the 50-yard line, just inside RB's territory. 3rd and 7. Quarterback drops back to pass. Looks to throw the ball downfield. On the coverage out wide. Rashke on the coverage. Nice play over there by Geneseo. 4th and 7. Ball's on the 50-yard line for RB.
RB going to do something tricky here. They're not going to punt this football. I'll be shocked if they do. 4th down and 8 with 2:05 to go in the 3rd period.
RB looks a little frustrated right now, Clint. 4th and 7 for RB, as you called. 2 minutes left in the quarter. Geneseo up by a touchdown, 23-16. Snap back to the quarterback. He's going to punt it. They're going to let Geneseo just going to let that ball roll and let it bounce. No problem there. And Geneseo's offense come back on the field.
Eat the clock.
15-yard line, and Geneseo's offense comes back on the field. Let's ground it out here and march it down the field.
Absolutely so. 23-16 the score. The buck 55 to go here in this 3rd period. Geneseo's crowd, the most vocal we have seen in many ball games. Last week is tough to get real crazy because everybody's soaking wet and you're covered up in your poncho, and they're over there making some noise tonight, John.
Here we go, breaking the huddle. Russell goes out wide to the right side. Glazier, quarterback T formation behind him. And get the ball 2nd man this time.
Breezer up the middle.
What was? I thought Shanowski had the ball.
No.
I was like, why isn't Russell? Why aren't the whistles blowing? Nobody else is.
Picked up 2.5 yards
Did
there.
you have it, Clint? Or Keith had it also. He thought Shanowski had the ball. Give him 3 yards on the carry.
Breezer going to go out.
2 yards on the carry.
Polson coming in. Breezer just can't get that cramp out of that right leg.
Moves the ball out to the 17-yard line. We'll give him 2 yards in the carry. 2nd and 8. Lazier looks him over. This time, Shanowski does have it. Anderson over the 40, down to the 45-yard line. He's brought down. Oh, they fall forward. Oh, he just about kicks himself out of it to the 50-yard line. He comes up with a cramp that time. Anderson brings the ball out to the 48-yard line. Or 47-yard line.
37-yard carry there for 31-yard carry there for Anderson. The minute 5 to go here. Geneseo just letting their backs do the work.
Right, what we want to do, up the tackles.
You can't get Ricky, you can't get tricky.
Just keep that clock running.
You can't get too tricky when you get a quarterback in a situation he's never been in before. So just very
you're right,
aggressive, but very.
This is where your senior leadership in the huddle comes forward.
That's right. Good football being
your linemen are all seniors up there. Let the seniors push them forward like that. Way to move the ball once again.
Warner on that carry.
Warner
getting the ball. Getting a little hugging going on in there.
Now, is this the first time we've seen Warner with the first unit this year, I think? It's the first time we may have seen him with the first unit. He's going to have the juices flowing right now.
Absolutely so.
So we're going to go inside 15 seconds here of this third quarter. Geneseo's up 23-16. Full house backfield behind him. Polson, Warner, along with Shanowski. Second man's going to get it this time. Shanowski, he's going to fight for some more yards. Still fighting for yards. Still fighting for yards. The 40-yard line. First down by about three efforts that time by Shanowski. 1 second left on the clock here in this third quarter. First down, Geneseo.
Roll the clock, and that's at the end of 3. So after 3 quarters of play here at J.D. O'Neill Senior High School,
listen to the crowd.
It's your Geneseo Maple Leafs 23, the Riverside-Brookfield Bulldogs 16. We'll be back with the fourth quarter here shortly.
IDC Tech Center offers a full line of pre-built and custom-built computers, accessories, a variety of classes, and more. But most of all, they offer the type of service you can't get from larger retail stores. Our professional, local staff will listen, answer your questions, and offer suggestions on what will work best for you. They'll custom-build a system with exactly what you need and even install it. What makes IDC different from other computer retailers? It's the service after the sale. Local service from local people. IDC Tech Center, offering service from our store to your door.
Does it seem like no matter how high you turn up your thermostat?
Good morning. Good morning.
Your furnace seems to blow out cold air? Becker & Becker in Geneseo specialize in the quick and efficient installation and quality service of Carrier Weathermaker Infinity gas furnaces. Carriers are 96% fuel efficient with a lifetime warranted heat exchanger. Give us a call to find out just how warm and affordable personalized service can be.
Some hot chocolate, honey?
You're tired of waiting on hold for your long-distance provider. You're tired of trying to sort through a stack of bills every month. Geneseo Telephone Company has the answer to your problems. With Geneseo long-distance service, you won't get lost in a maze of voicemail options. We believe in face-to-face customer service, along with competitive long-distance rates. And we can put all of your services onto one easy-to-read monthly bill. Geneseo Telephone Company, the hometown telephone company that cares about you.
Let All in Stitches create your ideas. All in Stitches specializes in custom embroidery and screen printing. Our showroom is stocked with so many garments and gift ideas, like the Cozy Sack. Cozy Sacks are perfect for sports fans to wrap up in during that chilly game. They come in many colors and can be easily decorated with your school's name. Come in today and let us help you create that one-of-a-kind look using today's technology and thousands of stock designs. We can create nearly anything you can imagine at All in Stitches, 100 East Main Street in Geneseo.
Welcome back as we get ready for this fourth quarter of action here at J.D. Darnell High School. First round playoff game, Class 5A. And Clint, we talked about it at halftime a little bit, that we want to keep that offense on the field and keep that ball on the ground. 130 yards rushing in that third quarter alone for the Green Machine.
That's Geneseo football. There's no doubt about it. Fundamentally strong, solid football.
And right before we broke, at the end of the quarter there, Geneseo stands. They understand and appreciate what's going on in the field. They came to their feet as that offense came to the sideline. Probably one of the loudest cheers we've heard all year, because the offense is doing what they like to see, moving the ball in between the tackles and fighting hard and playing hard football. First and 10, Geneseo at the RB 40-yard line. Second man through this time. Augie Anderson fighting for yards. Number 28 still fighting for yards. Moving forward. First down, Augie Anderson.
That's Geneseo running football. Augie Anderson come off that right side, and he had a block concealed. And I'll tell you what's going on right now on our backs, John. They're delivering punishment as they get hit.
What I tell you is, Brady Shanowski picks it up and playing as hard as he has. Everybody else is just feeding right off that. Anderson wants part of the action, and you watch Brett Warner, when he gets his hands on the ball, or Polson, they're going to fight for the same thing the other two are. First and 10, Geneseo with the carry this time. Goes Shanowski fighting forward. Again, look where the line surges. Look where the people are in the field.
You got to keep in mind, though, this afternoon, John, on the O-line for Geneseo, it's kind of hurting RB to be running the offense they run, because our front five are usually on the field defensively. Vandersnick, Glazier, Poseen, and Verstrady are as fresh as they come, because they haven't seen 1 ounce of football on the defensive side of the ball.
You're right, Clint. Good observation that time. Nice job. 4 or 5 yards on the carry. 2nd and 5 for Geneseo. 11:04 left in the ball game. Geneseo up by a touchdown, 23-16. Full house backfield once again for Geneseo. Second man through is going to get it. Augie Anderson. He's going to fall forward once again, close to a first down.
He got it, John. He got the first down. Off that right side goes Augie Anderson, just taking the handoff from Glazier. You're just joining us. Glazier in the ball game after Justin Gray went out in that second quarter with an injury, and done a fine job here so far this afternoon.
Up they come. Turner, Poseen, Glazier, Verstrady, Vandersnick, overload to the left side this time. That's where we're going to go this time. Shanowski with the carry. He's going to fight forward, get some more yards off that left side, and the big fellas up front are moving them out of the way, Clint.
Number 75 getting off the bottom of the pile. Augie has 13 carries this afternoon, John, for 104 yards. Big, 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 big.
He's reached over 1,000 yards for his career rushing now. Has Augie. Up we come. Ball is inside the 10-yard line now.
Little Augie Anderson,
Second and 5. 10:02 left in the ball game. Second man this time. Shanowski with the carry. Picks up a couple yards, maybe just 1 yard there in the carry that time for Shanowski. Going to bring up a 3rd and 4 for the Leafs.
9:40 to go here in this fourth period.
Call it 3rd and 4 for the Leafs. 9:38 left in the ball game. Dig down right here, Clint. 4 down territory. Russell goes out wide to the right. Shanowski with the carry.
For Augie Anderson.
Anderson, you're right. Anderson with the carry, 28.
First down. He could have drove a semi through that front hole he had off that right side.
They're taking control of things up front, Clint.
Absolutely.
First and goal from the 2.
Glazier going to go to the sideline and see Coach Derricks. You know, that's a face that hasn't come face-to-face much this year.
No, they haven't.
And it sure is kind of exciting for little Glazier to go to the sideline and see Coach Derricks say, bring it. Let's roll.
In the huddle he goes once again. Russell goes out wide to the right side. Bruto's tight to left side. T-backs behind. Glazier, the quarterback, overloading that right side this time.
Oh, man.
Touchdown, Geneseo.
Augie Anderson in untouched. Unbelievable. Geneseo taking control of this ball game here in this second half, and really taking control after the fumble that happened to them in the first quarter, giving RB a score of 16-7. As Geneseo goes up now, it's 29-16, and Warner on to kick an extra point.
8:51 left on the clock with that touchdown. Warner comes on. Kicks up.
Good.
Good by Warner.
Why'd the whistle blow so late or so early?
It blew before he even kicked the ball, it sounded like.
Kick up by Warner, good. Gives the score of 31-16.
How about that pizza, Sammy?
Call up Sammy.
944-6171, first caller. Free pizza from Sammy. Got to be redeemed within 1 week.
30-16, the Leafs on top.
Radio listeners only. 30-16, Geneseo. 8:51 left in the ball game. Again, with a team like RB, Clint, nothing's done till that final victory bell's rung here.
Geneseo did what they like to do when they have an opportunity. 11 plays on that drive, 85 yards using 5:05 of the clock. Is capped by a 2-yard TD run by Augie Anderson, who's got over 100 yards in the afternoon as he's running hard. And there's been a lot of running hard out there today. You like to see this dry track. And it's been a fun one. 8:51 to go here in the fourth. 30 Geneseo, 16 Riverside-Brookfield. Geneseo getting set to kick.
Nothing big, nothing quick here on the kickoff. Onside kick. And he fielded the ball. Onside kick, fielded the ball on the ground. So RB's defense or offense will come on the field.
He pitches down by Martinez.
On the 39-yard lines where RB will take over. Defense needs to make a stand here.
You got an RB in a situation you want him to be in, because when it comes to hurry-up time and you need 2 scores to win a ball game, a lot of ugly things can happen on the offensive side of the ball.
Nothing quick here. Defense has to stand. 3-man front. Quarterback 8 yards off the ball. Shotgun formation. Going with the screen play across there, and
Raschke did a nice job.
Read that one nicely, didn't we? Saw that right in front of us here. He did a nice job.
That was a catch for a loss.
Nice job by Luke Raschke that time.
Ooh, man, I thought he really marked it right at the line.
Yep.
Luke Raschke made a nice tackle on an outside pass.
2nd and 10, we'll call it. No gain to play from the 34-yard line of RB. RB with the ball, snap back to quarterback. Quarterback trying to flush him. A nice tackle that time by Dylan Kinney with a sack. One-handed sack brought the quarterback down.
And he was being held while he was doing it, too. You should never have a blocking guy that on your back when you're that close to the quarterback, but huge.
Dylan Kinney, 170 pounds, 6-foot senior, brings him down with one hand, drops him back to the 25-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 19 for RB. Inside 8 minutes here in this fourth quarter. Geneseo up 30-16. 5 wide outs, 2 on one side, 3 on the other. Quarterback drops back to throw the ball, puts the ball downfield, across the middle it goes, and caught there by all RV's receiver. Depends on where they're going to mark that one. They're going to get forward progress.
He should get the first down, I would think.
They're going to mark it out here at the 47-yard line. So
nice pass play.
Very nice pass play with a deep in the hole there.
But man, you see the tackling going on out there. Once that kid got the ball, he doesn't stand a chance. The poor guy is 5'7", 150 pounds. Granted, he can catch, but he's getting hammered.
They swarmed him. First down, moves the ball out to the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for RB. 7:30 left in the ball game. Throw the ball across the middle and brought down Warner with a big hit there. They got to call a completed pass or incomplete pass. Completed pass. Warner on the tackle.
3 on that one. Warner with a big hit.
Keeps him in bounds. Clock's in the move. 7:22 left and moving. 30-16 Geneseo.
Got to get that clock diminished because they need 2 scores to even think about winning this ball game tonight, John. 3 o'clock here in the afternoon. 7:06 to go on the clock.
49-yard line of Geneseo. 2nd and 8.
No, we never broke the plane.
Geneseo fans believe RB moved first.
We never broke the plane, did we?
Going to march it off against RB.
I was going to say, Geneseo acted like they were coming, but they never broke the line of scrimmage.
Our fans on the far side must have been something on that left end of their offense they saw that we could not see.
RB called with an illegal procedure, moves them back to a 2nd and 12 now.
Inside 7 minutes. 2nd and 12, 30-16 Geneseo. Ball's on the 46-yard line of RB. Quarterback drops back to pass, plenty of time, puts the ball downfield, it goes incomplete, broken up by Russell along with Raschke.
A lot of coverage out there for Geneseo with Raschke, and Russell, and only 2 receivers. And I'll tell you what, Raschke being short of number 41 for the Leafs, he's 5'7", he's as tall as their star receiver.
You're right.
Raschke isn't as short as he appears on the field because he's always standing next to Russell, who's 6'5".
You're right. It does make him look like he's minute out there, but plays big.
Plays huge.
3rd and 12. Ball's on the 44 or 46-yard line of RB. 3rd and 12. 6:43 left in the ball game. Geneseo up by the score of 30-16. Snap, shotgun formation, back to the quarterback. drops back to throw the ball. Over the middle is completed. And first down by RB. Will move the ball down to the 25-yard line.
Weeza on the call on the catch for RB.
Warner and Russell on the tackle for Geneseo.
6:34. All right, defense. Ball's on the 25-yard line. Clock's now on the move. 6:30 left in the ball game. Geneseo up by 2 scores. A lot of confusion right now.
I think RB would be a little bit quicker at this right now. The clock.
They've got plenty of time here, but just a little confusion out there. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10. Ball's on the 26-yard line of Geneseo. Quarterback's going to keep it this time. Still on his feet, number 11. Geneseo's wrestling for the ball. Brings him down, short of the first down. And that'll make the clock. We'll keep on running here inside 6 minutes now.
Quarterback kind of brave, hanging himself out to drive there, John.
2nd and 3 for RB. Moves the ball down to the 19-yard line. Incomplete pass out near the 20-yard line on this near side, visitor sideline.
That's going to stop the clock with 5:40 to go here in this 4th period.
Bring up a 3rd and 4 for RB.
I'm getting a little sniff of rain. I'm feeling a little sniff of rain, John. Not raining yet, but it smells like it could. 5:40 to go. Geneseo's on top 30-16 over Riverside-Brookfield. Riverside-Brookfield's got the ball in Geneseo territory. At about the 18.
Here we go, 3rd and 4 at the 18-yard line of Geneseo. Quarterback going to keep the ball. Still on his feet, number 11.
Got the first down.
First down at the 10-yard line. He's the only offense they've had as far as on the ground this second half.
Paxton and Anderson on the tackle for Geneseo.
5:30 to go.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Paxton in the game, the sophomore for Geneseo. Drop back the pass. Quarterback's plenty of time back there to give him all kinds of time. Geneseo's going to try to flush him out now. On pursuit, there goes. Caught in the end zone by RB after deflected pass. Touchdown RB.
Should have been a holding call back here. It's not a block in the back. I don't know how that pass got through there, John.
I don't either.
That was awful. But scores.
We had about 3 guys that had a chance to get a hand. I just couldn't deflect it enough to get away from the receiver.
The guy that caught it was actually laying on the ground on his back.
So 22-30 is the score. RB
Man,
down by 8.
Scrappiest offense I've ever seen. It's come out of this school for years.
So RB will line it up and go for 2 here. They're down by 8. A lot of ball game left. 5 minutes, 11 seconds left on the clock. Drop back to pass. Pass is completed for the 2-point conversion to make the score 24-30 Geneseo.
Geneseo definitely going to get an onside kick in their face here, so going to have to cover that football, John, and eat 5:11 of this clock, because I know that RB's defense is tired. We just have to keep going at them. Got to recover that football, though. So vital against a team like Riverside-Brookfield. Wow. It's been back and forth.
It certainly has been back and forth. Just what do you expect here?
30-24 for the score here. Geneseo on top by 6.
Really a couple of heavyweights over the last few years in Class 5A battling it out here.
Plays 10 plays for Riverside-Brookfield there and 66 yards, capped by a 10-yard, awful, ugly-looking TD pass that was effective. Caught by Wilson, the 2-point conversion good. Gives a score of 30. Geneseo, Riverside-Brookfield 24.
So with 5:11 left on the clock, you're right, Clint. Look for the onside kick here.
Oh, you're definitely going to get it.
If they weren't going to do it before, they're going to do it now for sure. Just have to cover the ball, nothing fancy. 30-24, Geneseo on top. 5:11 left in the ball game. Ball's teed up on the left hash mark of RB, going from the south to the north.
Now good, our
go
football.
10 yards, our ball, yep.
Didn't go 10, matter of fact, hardly went 5 before RB was covered, and they're going to give us some great field position with 5:07 to go here in this 4th period.
We just move the chains.
Wow. Get an opportunity like that, you got to do a little bit better than that.
Flag is offsides against
Offsides, guys, they're going to have to kick it again.
Woo.
Dead play. Whistle was blown before the play occurred as they are offsides. So it was offsides on RB, so they blew the whistle just like an offensive play. When you have the ball, if you're offside, they blow the whistle before the play occurs. That's what they did this time. Blew the whistle. And the kick that didn't go anywhere, didn't count, so they're going to start it all over. They march them back 5 yards. This time they're going to go onside, or go ball right down the middle. Going to kick the ball deep. Russell's going to field the ball at the 15-yard line. Gets it out to the 34-yard line, and they're taking liberties with him. Blow the whistle there, fellas. And Geneseo's offense will come on the field at the 34-yard line. As Russell returns it back out there, as they did kick the ball deep, which is very surprising, Clint, that they did that.
I think they were just trying to get that play off.
Inside 5 minutes.
Geneseo has to hang on to the football here and burn up this last 5.
Up we come. We break the huddle. Russell comes out near side, which is the left side of the offense. T-backs in the backfield behind Glazier, the quarterback. The sophomore signal caller lines him up. Gives the ball second man through this time. This time it's Shanowski with the carry.
Shanowski off that left side. Did his job effectively. Picked up 3, maybe 4.
Let's call it 2nd and 7. Clock's on the move. What's important now? Let that clock keep working. Coach Dirks will work that clock from the sidelines. He holds his clipboard up in the air. Nobody goes to the line of scrimmage till he drops it. Keep the ball out of RB's hands. Now he wants him to go. 4:27 left in the clock.
Augie dropped the football.
We're okay.
Augie just took a shot to the knee for being tied up there.
He did get up with a little gimp that time. Give him a yard.
Make sure we don't give up blocking here, guys. Don't just lay down here, folks.
3rd and 7.
We got a big ball game ahead of us.
Inside 4 minutes. Geneseo's up by the score 30-24. Big play for Geneseo here. Tight formation they go. Double wing. Breezer at fullback. Option play far side. Pitches the ball out of bounds. Going to bring it 4th down, Geneseo.
Oh, Geneseo going to be forced to punt. That ball going out of bounds don't help things either. Stops the clock. 3:30 to go. It's going to come down to a defensive battle, John. Here at the end. 4th and 5 for the Leafs with 3:36 to go on the clock.
Bo going to step back to kick this ball.
Guarantee RB's coming for a block as well. You can only hope they get a hold of Bogan. A little rough in the kicking maybe. They get close. Geneseo's got too many guys on the field.
And they call it delay of game.
Illegal participation. 3:36 to go here in the 4th. 4th and 10 now for the Leafs. Just got to get a good punt off here. That's all you can ask for, John. Get a good solid punt off here.
All right. Return man stands back at his own 35-yard line. Bogan stands on his 20. Receives his snap. Nice snap. And brought down after the catch at about the 36-yard line, and Riverside-Brookfield comes on the field. Their offense with 3:26 left.
Defensively for the Leafs, here it is. 3:25 to go here in the 4th period. Geneseo's up by 6. And this one's going to be huge defensively for the Leafs. They get a stop here, they get a W. They let her up. It could be a tough one as RB would tie it with a score and win it with an extra point.
All right, ball's on the 36-yard line of RB. 1st and 10, 3:26 left. Geneseo up by 6, 30-24. Snap back to quarterback, shotgun formation. Quarterback's going to try to get out. Going to be brought down. And Dylan Kenny loses his helmet and gets after the quarterback.
Kenny's getting so held he loses his helmet. Explain to me how a guy on the defensive side of the ball who's not getting tackled loses a hat. He had it pulled off his head.
Loss of a yard in the play. Down to 3:05 left in the game.
That's amazing.
Second and 11.
Lose your helmet, you still go for the tackle.
34-yard line of RB. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers near side.
Huge
Snaps
ball
back to
game.
the quarterback. Incomplete pass.
Beautiful
Nice play by
defense by Raschke there as the pass just thrown on a rope slam pattern. And Raschke stepped in front of it and tipped it. Third down for RB.
1:29 left.
That's a split second sooner. That's 6. But it's not.
Geneseo crowd on their feet in the far sideline. Big play here. 3rd and 11 for RB. Ball's on their own 34-yard line. 2:49 left. Geneseo up by 6. 4th quarter action. First round playoff game. 3 receivers near side. 2 on the wide side. Quarterback drops back to pass, puts the ball in the air. Close to the first down. Clock's going to be on the move. Now they'll stop it.
First down, we didn't get out of bounds, John.
First down, they'll stop the clock for the markers.
So RB gets the first down on third down situation. They convert. 2:42 to go. Clock will roll here shortly, and it's rolling again.
Right in front of us here. First down. Ball's on the 46-yard line. Quarterback drops back to pass the ball. Puts the ball in the air. Way overthrows everybody in the stadium. They'll be 2nd and 10 for RB.
And Antwerp, number 68 for Leafs, laid the quarterback on his back. Got a good hit, but 2nd down, 2:29 to go here in the 4th. Whew, this is just what we didn't want it to come down to, John, but it's down to it. This is what it's all about. Whew. Buzzy trying to cool me off, man.
2:29 left on the clock. 2nd and 10, ball's on RB's 46-yard line. Quarterback shotgun formation, 8 yards off the ball, if not 9 yards off the ball. Snaps back. Quarterback's gonna drop back to pass, looking for a receiver, throws it downfield. And caught by RB, and they're gonna score with 2:20 left.
So it's tied up. Man, that's unbelievable. Unbelievable. 30-24 the score. Hey, we got an opportunity. There's 2 minutes left.
30-30 is the score. RB's going to go for 1.
Quarterback's a stud, though, man. He throws darts all over this field.
Well, just composure right there.
Kick an extra point here is what RB's going to try to do. First one they tried was no good. Their stud receiver, number 6, DJ Wilson's their kicker.
All right, right footer sidewinder. Gonna try to kick it.
It's good.
Good by RB with 2:19 left on the clock.
We got the ball, boys. We get a shot.
31-30 RB.
Wow.
What a game back and forth this has been, huh?
Told you it'd be one of those games. Last team with the ball could win it. Well, RB was the last one there. Geneseo was going to have a chance. And they got to watch that onside kick too. They can't be so much worried about setting up the ball. We got to be worried about just having an opportunity to go from scrimmage with the football.
So RB will kick the ball off from the south towards the north. Geneseo will have a little bit of a breeze at their back here. There's 2:19 left. Geneseo has all 3 of their timeouts remaining here in this second half.
.30 to score, 2:19 to go in the 4th period. Riverside-Brookfield on top by 1 point. Geneseo will get the ball back. And I think RB isn't going to so much worry about an onside kick here simply because they want us to be as deep as possible.
You're right, Clint.
They don't want to give us the ball at the 50.
All right, they have it teed up now.
Got to cover that.
Raschke with the ball and gets knocked out. Whoa! Flag on the play, too.
Not sure if that'll be against us for blocking in the back because we were so close to that. Or if that'll be face man, it's going to be blocking in the back. Geneseo, I think, right on that sideline. That's amazing. They'd throw a flag on that.
Returns it back to the 24-yard line. He may have black in the back, Geneseo.
That close to the sideline, I can't believe you would do that to your team. Number 35 in there trying to make a block.
So here we go with 2:16 left.
This is the season, ladies and gentlemen. Geneseo coming into the ballgame 8-1. Riverside-Brookfield 7-2. Geneseo dominated the second half, but gave back 2 quick scores to RB in this fourth quarter.
All right, here we go. Up to come the line of scrimmage. Marches it back to the 14, 13-yard line. There's Geneseo's offense will take over 2:16 left. Brutus will go wide to the right side. Russell wide left. Nothing going up the middle that time for
Greaser, just hammered by the big guy up front, the 250-pound guy. He doesn't have to move much, just stand there and wait off center for someone to come through the line. Geneseo going to call timeout with 2:06 to go here in this ball game. TV 50 telecast sponsors: B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Becker Plumbing and Heating Cooling, Central Bank Geneseo, Chicago Street Decorating Center, Eric Anderson, Greg Anderson, Country Insurance and Financial Services, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Tom and Doug Kern of Edward Jones, Farmers National Bank, Geneseo Municipal Electric Utility, Geneseo Telephone Company, Goodrich Equipment Company, Hammond Henry Hospital, Hazelwood Homes, IDC Tech Center, Roma's Pizza and Sam's Ultimate Car Wash and Laundromat, Northside Rexall Drugs, ProTech Auto Body, as well as Turpin's of Geneseo. Who would have thought it'd come down this tight, John, after you got a lead of 30-16?
Well, it's a high-octane offense at Riverside-Brookfield. If it's clicking, it'll click.
Oh, Geneseo got
second and 9, Geneseo.
Geneseo got to find a way to get some first downs here before they worry about the end zone.
At their own 14-yard line, 2:06 left. 2 wide to the right for Geneseo. Gets the ball to Russell. First down, they'll stop the clock.
Down. Nice pass play there from Glazier to Russell.
2 minutes, clock stops with 2 minutes as they move the sticks. Geneseo needs to get line of scrimmage, get ready to go. Let's go, clock's moving. Moves the ball to the 29-yard line. First and 10, 2:54 left. Drop back to pass. Intercepted by RB.
Season's over, boys. Glazier threw a pass to Russell, was behind him. He tipped it behind him, and RB was just standing there to make a catch. And that just devastates the Leafs here. 31-30 the score. RB's got the ball back with 1:31 left, and there's just no hope. Geneseo going to drop out of the first round of the playoffs here for the first and for the 5th time in 28 appearances. They're going to lose opening round on what I would have to call just an unbelievable game here from Geneseo High Schools. Both teams just battled it out huge, unable to get a win. RB going to get called for delay of game as they're celebrating out there, but it's regardless. Geneseo's season, unless something miraculous can happen in this last minute 39, is done right here, right now, and they'll finish 8-2.
Flag on the play, delay a game for RB. Demons on the field. The coach for RB arguing the point. I don't know if I've seen a coach that far in the field with his hands on the coach's. So they'll move the ball back to the 32-yard line, 31-yard line. I don't understand why they let him talk on the field that much, Clint. .139 left on the clock. Geneseo comes.
Riverside-Brookfield.
Timeout by Riverside-Brookfield now. Couple big plays kept their drives alive, Clint.
Oh, you know, John, I hate to be a whiner, too, about losing, but this bracket's pathetic.
Got to beat them all.
Still, first round, pathetic. But you're right, Johnny. You got to beat them all, and what a ball game this was, too. It's disappointing to lose, and boy, it isn't high. Granted, we got a $1:39 left, but And all it was, too, is just a tipped ball that just happened to fall in the right hands.
Yep.
How come we never get that? How come we never get the tipped ball that falls in the right hands?
So RB will go in a conventional formation now. Quarterback goes up under center. Fake handoff. Going to sprint out action, number 11. The quarterback with it. And timeout's going to be called by Geneseo with 1:30 left on the clock. Loss of...
He might allow, what did he lose, 5 there, John, on that roll out the left side?
Minus, lost 5 on the
That's
penalty.
right. I'm sorry.
Minus maybe another yard there. Lost a yard in the play. 1:32 left. Timeout Geneseo on the field. 2nd and 16. High school team has 25 seconds between the time the ball's placed on the field until they have to run the play. So there's a chance that Geneseo will have a chance to get their, using their timeouts to get the ball back if we can hold them from the first down.
Yeah, we only got, what we got left? We got 2 timeouts or 1?
We've got 2 timeouts remaining.
I think only 1.
Or 1, yeah, we just used the second one there, yeah. We've got 1 remaining. It goes back to the 3-man front. RB goes in a shotgun formation once again.
Just hope they throw it. Throw it. Give us an opportunity to have an interception.
Quarterback draw once again.
Didn't get the first down. Breezer out there trying to make something happen on that bad leg.
Brings up a 3rd and 6 for RB with 1:14 left. The clock's on the move.
RB's got to run a play here. Got to run 2 more plays. There will be very little time left for Geneseo to get the ball back. No. Warner just called timeout for Geneseo after the clock ran down a whole bunch.
Timeout called by Geneseo with 1:04 left after letting it run down a little bit. I think we're going to let them go ahead and take their penalty. Well, I don't know what they're going to do. I shouldn't say. He may have standing right by the sideline there, so he may have been instructed to take the timeout.
Absolutely.
3rd and 16 with 1:04 left. RB with the ball. I would probably anticipate the same thing. Quarterback draw once again. Quarterback will keep the ball in his hands.
Yeah, try to control it. Don't want to give anything up.
Geneseo's on the field ready to play. 1:04 left. Geneseo is down by the score of 31-30. RB with 2 late touchdowns here in the 4th quarter. 3rd and 6. Ball's on the 23-yard line of Geneseo. Shotgun formation for RB. Motion across the formation. Quarterback sprint out to the right side. Going to be short of the first down. And there's 56 seconds left. Geneseo has no timeouts left. 4th and 6 for RB. It'll be more like 4th and 7, 4th and 8 for RB to let the clock run down.
They'll take the penalty. We might have 10 seconds left, John, to run something to end this game.
Now they go out and set up for a play with 28 seconds left. Snap the ball. They did blow the whistle. Dead ball. So it'll be a 4th down and march 5 yards out. It'll be a 4th and 13 for RB. They'll move the ball back out to the 29-yard line.
29, John. 31-30 to score. RB on top. Geneseo's going to get an opportunity possibly to have the ball back. 4th down for Riverside-Brookfield.
4th and 8.
4th and 12 should be.
You're right, yeah, 4th and 12. Up they come.
Just got to stop him here to get that ball back, John. Just takes 1 play to win a ball game.
24 seconds on the clock. 4th and 12 for RB. At the 29-yard line of Geneseo. For the first down, Geneseo's off to come on the field with 18 seconds left on the clock.
We got an opportunity, John. 18 seconds. It only takes one play from Kurt Russell.
We got a chance.
The season will go on.
We got a chance for 2 plays to run here.
Ball's at the Geneseo 24-yard line.
Glazier at quarterback. Wide left, wide right. Puts the ball in the air, downfield to Russell. He catches at the 45-yard line. Completed pass to Russell.
There's one.
11 seconds left on the clock.
Nice pass play from Glazier to Russell.
Now you get to the line of scrimmage, get ready to go.
They got to set the change yet. It'll take a little bit of time. I don't know if Geneseo gets in a situation where they attempt a field goal to win this ball game or not.
11 seconds left. Got to be a first down to stop the clock. Or out of bounds. 46-yard line. Glazier drops back the pass. Incomplete pass. 8 seconds left on the clock.
Got 2 left if you're lucky.
8 seconds left on the clock. Geneseo be 2nd and 10.
Boy, only to have another minute left on that clock, John.
From the 46-yard line. Geneseo's down by 1. Glazier goes to the sideline, gets the play. All our timeouts are gone. Need a first down or stop the clock, or touchdown or out of bounds. Glazier goes under center, drops back to pass. Puts the ball in the air. Incomplete with 2 seconds left.
It's all right if he would have came down, he would have came down inbounds.
Would have stopped the clock to move the down markers at least.
This is it. This is the last shot, folks. Oh, we knew it'd be a ball game like this. It'd come down to something like this too, John. What do you call here? You got to go 46 yards to win a ball game. From the sky, it's got to be a pass play that they can run on.
Ball's on the right hash mark.
Riverside-Brookfield calling timeout. Wow.
Timeout, Riverside-Brookfield with 2 seconds left. 31-30.
What an exciting year it's been, Johnny.
Certainly
what
has
a way
been.
to cap it off. Wow. Sure would be nice to have the modern miracle that we talked about a little while ago.
See what happens here. Ball sits on the 46-yard line of RB. 2 seconds on the clock. Geneseo's down by 1, 31-30 in this 4th quarter. Seconds, out comes Geneseo's offense. Last play of the game. Russell near side right here in front of us on the left side. Everybody in the stadium's watching him. They send a linebacker, sacks Glazier. That ends the game. So the Geneseo Maple Leafs will finish up the season with a record of 8-2. Not the way they wanted to end it, but
no, you don't want to see that. The seniors on this team, you got to go through a list of seniors on this team that have done so well. Starting off with number 10, Justin Gray, his senior year quarterback, did an excellent job. He went out this afternoon with a knee injury. You hate to see him go. You have to congratulate him. Kurt Russell, number 23, that's just been a beautiful tandem there between Gray and Russell. Awesome season, as well as Brent Warner, number 24, who struggled with some injuries. Helped out quite a bit here at the end of the year as well. Dylan Kenny defensively today, just huge. Just played huge today, along with Nick Raschke, number 31. Matt Paulson, fullback, linebacker, number 35, Matt Paulson, senior. Congratulations to him on a fine year. Number 41, Jeremy Raschke, who played in that defensive backfield all year, did such a fine job. Congratulations to him as well. Number 45, Drew Heilman, senior. Excellent job this year. Number 47, Ryan Anderson, who went out after Vorak's return and then he took an injury that kind of kept him sidelined the rest of the season. Congratulations to him as well. Travis Speck, number 50. Congratulations to him as a senior slot. Number 54, Alan McCormick, 6 foot senior. contributed to our team largely as well as number 55, Pat Turner, center. He's a senior as well. Number 56, Ryan McLaughlin, a senior. Congratulations to you as well. Number 59, Sean Merarity, 6'1", 240-pound senior. Number 60, Todd Flaker, 6'3", 230 senior. Congratulations to you as well. Number 64, Mike Matagas, so huge defensively for the Leafs. Went down last week at Rochelle with a broken leg. Wish him a fast recovery. I would assume he's a wrestler. Hopefully he can get back in at the end of that wrestling season. Number 65, senior Jake Glazier, huge on that offensive line. As well as number 68, Cale Van Antwerp. Played a lot of nose guard slot this year, did a superb job.
Big game today.
Absolutely so. Number 74, going to be missed, James Posine, 5'11", 200-pound senior. Going to be missed from that defensive line, that offensive line. Number 75, Travis Vandersnick, up front there on the defense. Did an excellent job all year. 6'3", 235-pound senior. Wish him the best and congratulations. Number 77, Ryan Phelps, 6'2", senior. Number 78, Shane Verstrady, 6'3", 245-pound senior. Congratulations to him. Andy Wallace, number 80. Congratulations to you as well. Nick Urquiza, number 83, contributed on that special team so hugely. He's a senior. Kyle Brudos, senior defenseman, and played offensive side of the ball. Did a nice job all year long. Number 85, Brent Bogan, did an excellent job this year. And number 88, Ryan Brinney, senior, defensively did an awesome job. And number 90, Nate Borak. Congratulations to our senior on it. Was a fine year as we finished the season 8 wins, 2 losses. And it's not the way you like to finish with 2 losses, John, but what a big, big season the Maple Leafs had this year.
Some of the individual stats here for this game. Brady Shanowski, 9 carries for 80 yards. Augie Anderson, 113 yards on 16 carries. 65 yards for Wyatt Breezer on 12 carries. Matt Paulson, 3 carries for 1 yard. Gray, 3 carries for 10 yards. Luke Krashke, 27 yards. Warner, 8 yards on 1 carry. Russell, 2 yards on 1 carry. Glazier, 22 yards on 5 carries. Passing department, Glazier, 2 of 7 for 106 yards. Justin Gray had no attempts when he was in there in the first quarter. The team summary for Geneseo: first down, 17 first downs, RB 14. Rushing the ball, Geneseo 332 yards rushing, 80 yards for RB. Passing the ball, Geneseo 106 yards passing the ball, RB 208. Total yardage, Geneseo 438 yards rushing the ball, or total offense, RB 288. Did not get a final time of possession. Geneseo 7 penalties for 42 yards, RB 50 yards penalties on 8. So it's pretty much going to wrap it up for us here, Clint, as bow out here to finish up the season at the record of 8-2, and like I said, finished up the season with two losses, 1 to Rochelle and 1 here to RB in this first round playoff game.
Well, very disappointing, John, and we wish everybody else. We've got some NCIC competition still in the playoffs as LP advanced after beating Sterling last night, as Rochelle and the NCIC still alive. Wish them the best here in the rest of this football season. And I believe that's going to wrap it up here for us from WGRG 100.5 FM Geneseo, TV 50 as well. For Kim Kennett, Keith Kennett, John Buzzard, Willis Andel, Kurt Ford, John Rowley. I am Clint Rice. Thanks. See you. Bye.